Hey everybody. I think it's still 10:30, but my little, YouTube connection thing, internet goes spinning and spinning and spinning. You got troubles, internet connecting. So Mr. Bernie, Jerry is gone for the evening. So he's gone for the weekend. So hopefully we're not going to have any troubles at all tonight, right? No troubles. We'll see. I just got spinning and spinning. All righty, let's see who is here tonight. So Jenny Rose popped in. Howdy, Jenny Rose. Good to see you. Hadn't seen you much this week, have we? And that's right. Remember to hit the thumbs up, folks, if you can. Hi, Billy. How are you doing? And Shawana. That's my girl, Shawana. There's Miss Cheryl. How are you doing? That's my right hand when it comes to organizing things. She's going to get me all squared away one day. Hi, Sue. How are you doing? And Carolyn, how are you? Michelle, you say, my first time watching live. Oh, well, thank you for watching. I appreciate that. And I know it's late for a lot of people. I get it. Hi, Heather. And Colleen's here. Mary's here. That reminds me, Rosalind made it. Hey, Rosalind. And Jenny, so good to see you. 11 Sparkles is here. That's Cindy and Anita. There's Mary, another Mary. There's two Marys here. We get confused with Jenny's and Cheryl's and Mary's. Tanya's here. Scrap and Sylvia, you made it. I guess you're not always up this late, I don't think, but it's wonderful to see you. Hi, Linda. How are you this evening? Jenny Rose been working hard to finish it. Yes. Really? You're really going to finish that tonight? Aren't you just 9 days into that, Jenny Rose? That is crazy. Diamond Painting Fanatics. How are you? Good morning to you, huh? Okay. It might be. It's 10:30 here. Jeanette. So Jeanette's not quite a Jenny. There is another Jenny with a G that shows it. Robin's there. Hey, Robin. She won a giveaway. I think it wasn't it the Spangler event, Robin? Didn't you win something with the Spangler event we were sponsoring? There's Tanya. Yeah, Sherilyn's here. Say hi, Sherilyn, to you too. Let's see. Diamond Painting Fanatic says it's 4:30 a.m. there. 9 days for that big painting. Wow, that's fantastic, Jenny Rose. Now, Jenny Irvin. Gosh, that's two. Jenny Irvin. Am I saying your name right too? Are you also a Jenny? I'm assuming it's Jenny and not Jeannie, but maybe it's Jeannie. So you tell me, is it Jeannie? G-E-A-N, like that, Jeannie? Because that'd make it easier. I started Brave Soldier last Friday night after my live, and I got 2 colors done, but I haven't been able to work on it since. I'm able to work, if I'm lucky, one day on the weekend, and then that's it. Amelia Pug Mom, how are you doing? There's Carissa. Howdy, Carissa. And Elisa, how you doing? Hi, Helen. Crashly's evil twin brother. Well, at least I finally learned your name, Kaden. Jeannie, just like you said. Okay, Jeannie, that makes those things easier because we have quite a few. And gracious, Jenny, that is so fast. That's so fast. I can't believe it. So let's see. What have we done this week? So let's see. I had a really hard time this week wanting to get back in the office. You know, last week we had all the stuff come up with going to the college and then the car breaking down and trying to find a used car for the kids to use and get around. Hey, Danielle and Sandy. There's Donna. Hey, ladies, and Dawn. Now, remember, if you don't recall from last week, Danielle is from the Poshy Pen Group with Nicole over there. And guess what I won today? I won a little mini Fordite pen. Thank you, Cheryl. I followed Cheryl's advice. She won a mini Fordite pen last week. She was telling me how she likes to change up different links and whatnot. So I won a mini Fordite pen today through auction. So I will have one of those coming. So I'm excited about that. Muttnuts here from over in Maryland. And yeah, so Thank you. Thank you. I'm not sure that's a good thing or not. I don't know. I should be at the end of my pen addiction, right? We'll see. I have slowed down a lot, but I'll have more videos to make, that's for sure. So we got the kids that car. They got to go to all their practices and school this week. It's the last week of school next week for Jedediah. So that's good. For Bob. Hey, Mr. Bob. And Lizzie made it. Hey, hon. Hey, Peggy. Um, yes. So they got to make all the things, and then J Paul got to go to got the car inspected, got all the things, got the tags, got the insurance added. Oh my gosh, all the bills that were coming due was a lot. Because adding the 16-year-old added 1,200 more a year. So we're sitting at around 5,000 a year per year for our car insurance. Oh, J Rob said she won a Poshy pin too. Yes, yes, that's good. Hey, chaotic. So that's a lot of money. I think that's a lot of money. Hey, Sky Bobby. About 5,000 a year. I guess there are how many of us on there? There's 6 of us on there, and now we'll make 5 cars. Oh, so when we were out yesterday, all of us went to the dentist. They've learned through the years. They've made it very convenient for us that they let us all go at once. They block the afternoon off, which is kind of risky for them. Like if we all got sick, that would be risky for them. But they block it off. We all go get our teeth cleaned, and then while we're out, since we don't get out that much, we get to go to shopping and do whatnot. So I had a whole list of things to do. One of which was get a Christmas tree. We haven't had a Christmas tree for several years. Say you get mad for 1,200 a year. Well, 1,200 a year. That's what it cost me, Jenny Rose, to add my 16-year-old in addition to what we're already paying. So it's about 5,000 a year now, and that hurts. That really hurts. Now, my 24-year-old obviously pays for his own, so that takes about $850 off of that. It's just a lot. And we've got to figure out: do we make the kids pay for part of that? None of them have their own. Only my 24-year-old has his own car. I don't know. We got to figure that out because that's a lot. I don't like that. And when you add on my supplements and all that stuff, yeah, I don't know. Too much for me. But we went and got all of our teeth done, and then I said we haven't had a Christmas tree for years, and I just Jerry don't like decorating, and it's so much work, and you got to take it down. And if the kids do it, great, but we've been so busy. But my mom's coming, and my Navy guy's coming. If you remember from last week, very excited about my Navy boy showing up. So he'll be here next Saturday night, and my parents are coming next Sunday night. Is that soon? Let me see. Is it really that soon? That's hard to believe. Yes. Okay. So it's next Saturday and Sunday night. Wow. So I kind of got the tree for them, and because I still got the 12-year-old here, grandkids still come. So I'm like, I want to do this, but we got a fiber optic tree like years and years ago at Sam's, and trying to find a fiber optic tree is very hard. And I've looked, and I almost gave up, and I found this fancy one online. They're expensive. A 7.5-foot fiber optic tree online. Hey, Renee, it's like $500 or $600. They had a 4.5-foot one for $200. So anyway, I did find one last. We went Lowe's, Home Depot, Michael's, and went to Hobby Lobby, and I finally found one. Believe it or not, the very last thing I found in a box. They weren't none set up at Walmart. I found a fiber optic tree, and they even have a little bit of pink in it. I'm so excited. So if you're not familiar, fiber optic tree, it changes colors. And the ends are, now this one doesn't go to a light show. This was only 120 out the door at Walmart, that kind of thing. But I'm excited because we hadn't had one in a few years, and my daughter slept in the room with it, in the living room with it last night. So that was exciting. We got a win there. I'm excited about that. And we got a call while we were at the dentist, and The van that broke down last week on the highway, it was only $1,000 to fix. So that was good news because it could have been 2 to 4,000. So I was grateful for that. So we got to get a little bit caught up there. There's Lisa. Hey, Lisa. There were 6 kids in our family, says Gail. Howdy, Gail. If you wanted to drive, we had to pay for our own insurance. Just saying. Yeah, see, I'm thinking that might be what they're going to have to do. See, we give them opportunity. So the business gives them opportunity to earn money. And I'm thinking part of that's going to just have to be for paying insurance. Do you think they should pay all of their insurance or just like $50 a month? What do y'all think? So Anita used to have a fiber optic. Yeah, that price was pretty good considering. A 5-foot white fiber optic tree. See, I wanted white. I've never had a white tree. I love the idea of a white tree, but I couldn't find, I mean, I have a little one, like I have a 3-foot white fiber optic tree. I wanted a big one. I couldn't find one. 50% off of our insurance. At least once we had a job, we had to pay for all of it. Okay. So even if you didn't own the car, J Rob, so even if you didn't have the car, you had to still pay for it if you were doing it once you had a job, because technically they have jobs. They work here. So we may start making them pay for that. We may start doing that. We got to figure that out. It's just too much. Navy nephew gets to come home on December 15th. Since August 3rd is now training to be a Navy. Okay, cool, Mutt Nut. Hey, MS from Marie. Hey, Marie. You said, okay, so Lisa, you make your kids pay their own insurance. I'm assuming they have to have a job, right? And our kids do. There's Jenny. Don't be in chat, just listening. Oh, got a headache. I got a little bit of a headache too. I didn't know if it was drinking. I made my drink. I got it ready here. I did take a gummy tonight because I was hoping it'd help with my headache because I got a little headache coming into here. Hey, Tammy. Facebook user. Sorry, I can't see your name on here. It says my parents maybe pay half. Okay. See, there's all kind going in there. Jeannie had to pay all of hers, pay for our insurance and our gas, and my folks provided the family car for use. Now, what about if they're going to college and don't have a job? What about that? Yes. Hope you feel better, Sue. Working and looking and scrapping, Sylvia. Okay, Sylvia, that's good. My kids pay for their own insurance. So again, what do y'all think? What if they're going to school full-time, college? What if they're going to college full-time and they're using the car, but they don't have income? They have to buy their own car and pay their own insurance. Now that's true. If they bought their own car, Robin, they do have to pay their own insurance when they're old enough to buy their own car and have their own car. That's not a problem. But you're just saying when you got your license. So Cheryl said we each had to pay 50% of the insurance. We did the maintenance unless they caused the issue. Once they graduated, they paid it off. They learned the value of a dollar when they paid insurance. Didn't get the car at college unless I could afford the insurance. But I mean, like right now, Jedediah lives at home and uses the car to go to the community college, but doesn't have a job. And I mean, he has barely worked this semester. He might earn like $100, $200 a month. That's it, because he barely has time. Now, when Jedediah goes away to the College of the Ozark, he can't have a car the first year. So that solves that problem there. But I still have these drivers here. Carissa started working at 14, went to college full-time and still helps with jobs. My son's in college but works too. Okay. So see, my son goes to community college. He doesn't work, kind of. I guess he worked enough to pay for insurance if he had to. I might have to do that. But he's going to go to this other college, and the college there, he works for his tuition. And he'll get to apply for this summer, whether he's able to get it. There's only a third of them that get it, but a third are able to work off the entire summer. They would have to work 12 weeks in the summer, and then that pays for their entire room and board for the next 2 semesters, the next year's 2 semesters. And the tuition and books are free at this school. So tuition books are free at this school, but they have to pay for their room and board unless they work it off or work jobs. So it's a working college. Okay, so Mary making crafts says her dad told me that college was a job and paid for the insurance while you were getting your degree. Okay. Hey, decent me. I haven't seen you before. was just watching Christine in chat disappear, and I think it just kicked her off. Not sure if it will happen here or not. Just want to give a heads up. Okay. Heather, if in school full time, you would pay, when you went to college, you had to pay insurance if they took the car. See, he's not going to take a car this time. Part-time job if they want to drive. Okay, Mary Lou says if they're driving, they get a part-time job. When I was in college, I had to pay my own place with the roommate, had to pay my own bills, said Carissa. College, you had to have part-time jobs for books and car insurance and gas. We bought their car, paid tuition, and they let them live with us, no rent. Okay, well, he'll be living at that college, and he'll be working for his tuition and books, and he may have the opportunity to work off his room and board. We will see. He will pay for this first semester. He will not. He will owe $4,100 for his room and board, and he doesn't have a chance to work that off. That was saved from this job here, the sparkler business. So then make him a deal. Instead of you paying a certain amount toward college, you help him with insurance. Okay. Chaotic. If going to school or university, probably discuss with them a plan. I always want to help while they educate themselves, but usually we come up with something that works for both. Okay. Lisa said her kids had their own cars, but they were on my insurance, so I made them pay their portion. Okay. Robin, we don't pay for college. So they have to, we can't afford to pay for college. We have 11 children and they have to work their way through somehow. So he's going to a working college, the College of the Ozarks. He is hopefully able to work his way through, and they don't believe in debt for the students. But this first semester, he's using what he's made in the sparkler sales that he worked here to pay for his room and board the first semester. He'll work. He has to work 15 hours a week there at school and 1 40-hour week for his tuition and books. And then he will apply for a chance to work off the room and board this summer. But since he's going in the winter semester first, he will owe $4,100 for that. So I would have him in the car and insurance. Well, he technically won't be taking a car, so that'll be fine. But the 16-year-old and the other ones are still here. So anyway, we have that to deal with. Let's see. Oh, speaking of Mary, let me change to the overhead camera. See if I can do this. And overhead camera, because I want to show you a few things. So guess what came in the mail today? Looky. Ain't this box smelled before I even opened this box. Y'all, look in here. Look in here. Y'all see that? Do y'all see what these are? Y'all, there's 200 samples. 200 samples of strawberry kiwi Mary Mud. Woohoo! So I sent Mary samples and she sent me samples. So what do y'all think? Should this go in every single order until they're gone? Or should I say every order over 20 or 25? So y'all tell me, what should we do? What is y'all opinion? Oh, Sherilyn's got her Mary Mud too. I need to try some. I didn't do a recording of the unboxing. I bought some on the Black Friday, and I still got to test it out because I haven't unboxed it yet. It does smell fantastic though, Muttnut. It does. And Rosalind definitely got in on the Black Friday stuff. Yes, but what do I need to buy? Let's see. Gail said, to be fair, she didn't go to college, but at 17, I bought a brand new car working part-time and finished high school. It was a great lesson. Yes. In that case, yes. Pay for the kids' car insurance while in college. Gotcha. So we got to figure out what we can do or not afford, that kind of thing. So tell me, what do y'all think we should do? Every single order. Yeah. So look on the back here. She's got QR code here. And she says, sample provided courtesy of Mary Making and More. Scan the code to check out the full-size Mary Mud Putty and More. And I think that's probably, I'm thinking, Mary, is that where you have a video there to show how to use the mud? So Jeannie says it gives more people to try on every order, or Berta says every order of 25, extra perk. She is new, so opened the last few weeks or so. Yeah, she opened on Black Friday weekend, I believe. Right, Mary? I think that's it. Give a code in this slide. If we order using the code from this slide, we get one. Oh, What do you think? Okay. Well, I agree with J Rob that anybody watching the live might do that. QR goes to the Etsy shop. Gotcha. Okay. And is there a video on the Etsy shop then? How about that? I like this, J Rob. Now y'all got to be patient with me though, because I've got to pull up my site to make the code. Hold on. Can y'all still see me? Of course, I can't see y'all, so I don't even know what you're saying. So hold on. That's stupid. Okay. All righty. Let me pull up this other thing. Let me go to my back office. Miss Coffee still talking back there. Okay. Let me see. Coupons. Let's go in here. Let's make us a new coupon. Come on, internet. It don't like me having two of these browsers open. Okay, so let's make this. Yeah, I'm so bad. Sometimes I'll make a coupon and I'll put a fixed cart discount. I did this for Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I was a dummy. So it's only going to be good for today. Let me figure out that date. So that date is, oh, what is today? Today's the 9th. Why didn't that look right? Oh, because the calendar is here weird. The calendar has Sunday at the end of the week instead of the beginning of the week. Okay, so it's only going to be good for a day. And okay, so this will be good for my live. And this is 12/9. Okay, stop computer. Stop it. It's been making a ton of extra characters lately for no reason. And Mr. Jerry ain't here to help with that. Okay, so we are now going to make live this code for a day. So you don't have to leave right now, I don't think. I hope not, because I said for it expires the 10th. Y'all, I can't do that because what if it expires at midnight? I'll put it for the 11th. So that means it'll be good from now until tomorrow night at midnight, which is a day. So for people who catch the live or replay tomorrow, we're going to do the code Mary10. Let me write that out for y'all. Okay, it is published. And let me shut that window down. Let me just make sure I didn't shut y'all down in the meantime. Good, I'm still here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, and we're going to do, so any person who orders and uses code Mary10, no matter what your size is, will get one of these samples this week. Now, I will tell you there is a $10 minimum. No, Mary's not in Canada. She's in Chicago. She's in Chicago. So Mary10, MERRY 10, the number 10. It's okay, Rosalind. This 200 might be here for a while, hon. And you have her mud. Is Kel here? I haven't seen Kel tonight. Where's Kel? I don't know. You can reach out to her. Have we seen her somewhere else tonight? Was she in your? I think she was in your live, wasn't she, J. Rob? That's right. You did. I just got these today, Cindy. I just can't help. Anyway, that's just for a free sample. No matter what size order you use, if you use code Mary10 in your order for the next 24 hours, you will get 10% off your order and one of these samples. But after that, people, I don't know. We'll set it's maybe 20 or 25. Everybody else will get that after that. But it smells fantastic. If you like these scents, you're going to love these scents. I wanted to buy the slivers she's been using for her current. Okay. Now I got to wait. Now y'all got to wait to order from my shop. I barely have inventory. I'll be doing a huge drop at noon Central tomorrow. That's right. So Mary drops Saturdays at noon Central. So Saturdays at noon Central, Mary will have a whole lot more stuff in. And actually, she goes on live in the morning. When do you go on live, Mary? She goes on live 9 or 10, something like that in the morning. And she'll show y'all what she's got. So that came today. Very excited to do. Is this a collab? I don't know what it is. Y'all tell me. Mary 10, there you go. That was phenomenal. Smells fantastic in my room. All right. So let's get through a few more things before we have our guest on here. 10 a.m. Central Time. She goes live 10 a.m. Central. Oh, y'all got a link there? Cheryl or Jenny Rose. Let's see. Berta, you got a link. I know you do got a link to her, hun. So go ahead and put her link in there if y'all have not. Yeah, crack of dawn for me too, though. 10 a.m. if I stay up all night. Sammy Rose, howdy. And I'm trying to find Etsy. So go ahead and put links to her shop, Berta, and her YouTube, please, in there. If you don't mind, that would be fantastic. Okay, really quick, I want y'all to know I looked at the inventory today. We have 2 Let's Get Spicy. This was October sets. We only have 2 round sets left. And that had metallic kaleidoscope, blush, and gold in there with these glow drills at a discounted price. And you can use Mary 10 in there if you want to order somebody. There's only 2 of those left in the shop under sets. You could look under new and or just sets. That was in October. Also, we still have our glitter sets. Well, we actually sold out of square. Those have been restocked, and now we sold out of round, and they've worked to get those restocked. So we've just relisted the round and square. And these are our glitter sets. There are 14 different colors in these glitter sets. We'll ask J Rob here in a minute. Remind me, J Rob, to ask if you've even used them yet? Because I have not had a chance to use them. I haven't. But anyway, so 14 different colors. These are not listed individually. They are $49.99 for the pack of 14, and you can use your 10% off on those. There's 2 more colors here. So that is our limited edition pop-up special for our December sets. We have a round now is back restocked, and we still have some square sets of these left. And I can't get, there's so many. I can barely fit them in that. So there we go. I think, by the way, because these are bagged in normal bags and not the holographic bags, that these have 14 grams in them, just so you know. So there's 14 grams of actual product in this bag that you get with these. So it's a pretty good deal. It's better than if you bought them singly, if you want all those. It's okay, Rosalind. It's okay. I get it. Do y'all want to know why I haven't done any more new products since Black Friday? Well, not only have I been a little bit overwhelmed, it's because I get, what's the word called? Overwhelmed with all the shopping and the codes on Black Friday, and I spent too much, and I even like the next week's Diamond Art Club releases, and I use my points on those, thank goodness. But I just overwhelmed too, and I don't like throwing product at y'all, and you think you can't get it. I just don't know. Right now, I don't have anything new scheduled for the rest of this year. It's only 3 more weeks, and we'll start with some new stuff back in January at this point. I got a lot of new stuff in there. We put a ton of stuff in there for Black Friday. These are just things I was wanting to talk to you about. These happened. So those are the glitter sets. Only 2 sets of the Let's Get Spicy. And these were the Happy Holiday Edition. These were the rounds that were restocked. So these were the colors in there. 3 crystal ABs that are not yet currently listed. And 4 or 5 crystals with a sparkler's moss that is not yet listed. And then there's a bag of Big Bling too that fits 4 spaces on a round diamond painting. So anyway, those are now restocked if you're so inclined. Whatever is still available after December will be there, you know. But I don't know if I have the kids remake more. I don't know. He just remade 30 sets of these, and I'm not sure I'll have him remake more of those. So I don't know about that. But thank you for not overwhelming you, tough mutt. I'm overwhelmed too. I mean, our sales will be lower, you know, I get that, but that's okay. So I just don't want, I don't like, it's hard. It's for the hype. Okay. Hold on. I didn't turn that off. We're going to delay that a little bit. All right. I wanted to remind you that we have this for digital download. I think it's $1.50 or something like that. Maybe it's just a digital download for a DMC checkoff list. So maybe you have spare drills Maybe you only have to pay for it once to print it off. Then you can photocopy it if you want to have one for your crystal drills, if you want to have one for your AB drills in round or AB drills in squares, or if you want to have, so you could have this checkoff list, which is very cheap and easy, as opposed to these. So, you know, our color cards. The color cards, you have to take one of each of your own stash. So they come empty, and you just take one of each your own stash using double-sided adhesive. And then you would put in here, and at a glance, you would know what you have in your stash. I can't wait till one day, maybe I get that done. But this also is a very cheap way. It's really a check mark. I don't know, maybe you could put one drill beside it. Let's say this was round ABs, and you could put one drill beside this, or then another for square AB. That is a really cheap way to do it. And you could put it inside a page protector. So that would be, you're just putting down one drill with a dot of glue, maybe dot stick or something. So that's a cheap way to do that if you wanted to keep track of your stash that way. We have that as a digital download. Just wanted to remind folks of some of the things we do have. Now, I went shopping also on Black Friday at AliExpress, and I got, oh, my medicine time. There's Kel. I see the medicine thing. We'll take that in a minute, guys. Hold on. There's Kel. Oh, that's funny. So I went shopping at AliExpress. Oh, I forgot. We have a few of these that I put in for Black Friday. So what they are is they're ceramic pin cutters, but they are retractable. They even have this little clip here, and they're retractable in a few different colors. They'll be random. So those were new ceramic pin cutters I got on the site, and we don't have that many of them. So those are a few of those left in the tool section or new or holiday special section. So AliExpress, I bought a whole bunch of stickers to go on, you know, packages when we mail them out, that kind of thing. Well, I saw this little ornament, and I don't know if y'all remember, I was calling my grandson, baby Zeke, baby Yoda, because his ears kept sticking out and he'd wrinkle his forehead. Now, of course, this is cute. Y'all, this looked 3D on there. Hey, Sherry, there's Miss Tia. That looked 3D on there. Y'all, look. It is acrylic. It's just a picture on acrylic. Now, you better believe I put in a dispute for that thing. They did refund the money, but that's still going to be his. See, I try to, in our family, we got little miniature Hallmark Christmas ornaments every year for all the kids, but then we had to stop somewhere with all the kids. We were spending $100 or $200 every year just on the ornaments. So, you know, when they get married, when they start, you know, in their 20s, they stop, they don't care about them anymore. I mean, some of them do, they love the tradition and they have their little mini trees with them. But, the grandbabies, we give them their first one. This is going to be his first one. That will be his birthday Christmas. Okay, so when we were out yesterday and went shopping at Sam's, y'all, look what I found. Has anybody ever seen this stuff? It's called Bake Believe. Bake Believe. It's dark chocolate, so 55% cacao and no sugar added. This has erythritol and stevia in it, and inulin. That's a good fiber. These taste so good. I'm so impressed. I can have chocolate bits. I was so happy. I loved the flavor. And I was just a little, you know, information. Oh gosh. So let's see. Oh, two things before we go. Y'all, look. It's a rainbow rose. I got this from AliExpress. And look at it. It came in this bubbly thing. Very cool bubble thing. And I wanted to save popping it for y'all. So, okay, here we go. Let's use this ceramic cutter and see how this works. Oh, there, it's just a release, slow release is what it's doing. I thought that was the coolest thing. They filled that thing up with air. It actually survived. And J-Paw, or Jerry, he bought me one of these one year. It's iridescent with white and actually lights up top. And it was advertised, you know, on one of them sites. It might, I don't know, just one of them crazy kind of fakeish sites. I don't know what it was. And it had a little stand that said love. And they promote this as 24 karat, y'all. It's just plastic coated in gold. That's all it is. I'm just telling you, I knew what this was. because he had got me one. He paid like 20 something dollars for his, poor thing. He was so disappointed. He never buys me gifts. So he bought a gift and it was a little cheap thing, but I just thought that was fun because this will keep my pretty shiny one company, a rainbow rose up there. This didn't cost but a couple of dollars from there. Mary making crafts said she did keto for a long time and had a keto Instagram account. If you ever need any recommendations, let me know. I know all the goodies you can have. Oh, you had me at Rose. I know it's rainbow. No, Jeannie. It's plastic and foil like. Plastic and foil like. And they advertise 24K. And that's what it said on their advertising. And it's just a gimmick. But at least I knew what I was getting this time. Okay, y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Oh, y'all see what I did get to do last week? There, look, before I get started, this was for Winter with Dak and Be the Hero DP along. If you're not involved, Be the Hero DP along is for 2 months. So it started this December 1st, goes through the end of January. Lots of auctions. My auction for all of my big whole bunch lot of stuff is going to be at the end of January. But this is what I've decided to do to this. I decided to change the plain red drills to crystals. I brought the flag down here between the arms and down here. I made the white, I made that a glow in the dark AB and glow white drill there. These stars took me forever. And I made, this was supposed to be a black background behind the stars. And I'm making that blue crystal. I don't know if you can see that because it's 312. It's a dark blue crystal. And I was going to have black in between it, kind of like this flag parts are. But I've decided, I think I'm going to try this and see what metallic blue sparklers looks like in between those crystals behind the stars. But I don't know if you can tell them stars. Oh my goodness. I drew out pattern and everything. I don't know where it is. Look, remember how I showed you I was going to do Bernie last week? I went and found some star patterns because them stars, if you go back and look at Brave Soldier, I think I have the picture here on my phone. Those star patterns, I want to tell y'all, they look like blobs. I'm sorry, but they do. They just look like blobs. And so I couldn't let that go. I'm sorry, I just couldn't let that go. So that is one of the things about customizing a diamond painting that it takes me a little bit longer. Let's see if I can show you these stars. See if y'all can see it. Here's the stars, how it came. So you see how even up here, it don't even look like stars. See that? Yeah, I made it unfocus. But they're just kind of blobby. They're a little bit shaped like stars a little bit. So I went in there and did every single one. And if you can see where the blue is right now, that's where the actual stars were. So I went crazy on this, meaning I made the rows extremely straight. I don't know. I don't know if I should have done all that. But anyway, that's how it did. So that's what that's the day I got to work last weekend. And I got a lot done in working on. Oh, and I put Bernie. Y'all see how we did it? So on his rucksack, y'all said it was a rucksack. I did put Bernie in there. So, okay. Now, here we go. Y'all ready? Yeah, Mary Shop. And no, they weren't good hearts. So I have some guests in the background here. And we are going to have on y'all ready? Back there? Miss Tia, you ready? Okay, here we go. So we're going to get Miss Tia and Miss J. Rob, Jennifer Roberts here. Oh, let me get off my overhead camera. There, I'm going to go back and turn that off and just do that for there. There we go. So, but I can't hear y'all. Hold on. Let me unmute your mic. Your mic. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
What'd you say, Tia?
There you go. Phew. There. All right. Got you here. So, Travis is here. Hey there, Travis. Travis won one of the giveaways too we were sponsoring. Okay. So Tia, last night I happened to be scrolling through something, Instagram, something. No, I know what it was. Your live popped up on my feed, and I was watching that replay, and I commented, and I realized how close you were to getting 1,000 subs. I didn't realize you were that close.
Yes.
I did not. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what the world can we do to help her get over? And I saw other people like Crystal was putting it on Instagram. She was actually making posts too. I said, what can we do to help
Thank you.
Tia get to that? And I said, hey, Tia, you want to come on my live tomorrow night? So she said yes. And then as another thought, I'm like, hey, well, we could have J Rob too and talk about blinging in the new year at the same time. So here they are. And I put the links to their channels under this description if you don't know it. However, I know some of these ladies can put their links in the chat, especially Tia's. Don't get me wrong, J Rob. We want to support both of y'all, but y'all, we're tonight.
This
I
is
want to
Tia's
get Tia
night.
way up there. Let's get Tia as much as we can tonight. So we have 76 in here. Now I know some of y'all are already subs to Miss Tia, which is great. But if you
Don't
aren't,
sub again. That'll unsub you.
that's right. If you're not a sub, go over there and hit sub to that channel. And everybody's saying hi. So yeah, see there, you already got some subs, I know. And Mary just subbed, Tia. There you go. Mary making crafts. We got 2 Marys in here. So
Thank you.
Tia,
Yes.
tell us a little bit about how you started your channel and what it does for you, why you keep doing it. Tell us a little bit about that.
The first person that I saw, so obviously I was looking up, it had been a long time, like 30 years, maybe. I know I'm 29. So since birth, since I had cross stitch. And I was, my kids are older and they had their own lives and things. So I was finding myself by myself a lot. And I was lonely. I was real lonely. So I was like, I should start working on some projects and stuff again. Maybe, I used to crochet a lot also, but my dad died on Christmas and I was working on a blanket for him. And I was behind, I was a little late, and I never got to give him that blanket. And so I put crochet away because picking it up, that made me sad. So I was like, what else can I do? What else can I do? So I used to cross stitch a lot before I moved over to crochet. And I was like, let me move back over to cross stitch. I'm looking up patterns and oh my gosh, they had this new thing. It looked so much fun. It's diamond painting. And I was like, oh, I want to try that. That looks like fun. And I'll never forget. I went on, if you knew, don't go here. But I went to Wish and I was wishing, hoping, come on, when is coming in? When's it coming in? And I happened to be out and I was in Michael's and I ran across a diamond painting by what is that original company?
Diamond Dots?
At Dots, the Dots one. And I was like, oh, this looks like the thing online. And I was waiting for one to come in. So I bought a Diamond Dots and it was Cafe at Night by Van Gogh. And so, they're a great company. They're
Yes, they are.
large and they're in all of the craft stores, so they're reputable. And I got home. Oh my gosh. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to mess it up, but it was gorgeous. All the pretty colors. And so I went online to look up diamond painting. The first person I came across was Donnie. And Donnie was she was talking about how with her older girls, this is a craft that she would never have been able to get into. And that, what she is able to do now with her daughter, Teslin, is to enjoy crafting and share it with her. And I thought that's a little bit like me. So I felt like we were connected.
Right.
So I'm listening to all her stories and things, but I was caught up. So you know how you start to look around and things, you find other people. I found Rachel Ray and my honey bunny. So I'm listening to their Honey Bunny was talking about this potato story.
That's right. That's
That
right. That was an early story.
was early, and I have been harassing her ever. I've been harassing her. I want to hear the story. I've heard the story a million times, but I just love that story. She was pregnant, so and then Rachel Ray, and then Mrs. Coffee.
Yeah.
So and I remember I was having so much fun. I was like, I want to share some of my stupidness, my stories as well. So before I
You
went,
think our stories are stupid?
I said my stupid stories. Not yours.
I believe you might have said as well, but hey,
Yeah.
I did say that.
I picked that up.
yeah.
We all have our zany stories. That's what I meant.
I'm
There you
teasing
go.
you.
So I used to sit at my dining room table, and I was doing unboxings, and I'll never forget. I was doing. I'm talking out loud to myself. I got my camera off in the corner, and my son, he didn't know what I was doing. He thought I was losing it. And he came in, and he said, "Mom, are you all right?" And I was like, "Yeah. Why?" And he was like, "You out here, you've been talking to yourself for hours." And I was like, "I am not talking to myself." I mean, I was, because that was before I was going live and everything. But he's not supposed to see it like that. He's supposed to see the bigger picture. And I'll never forget. I was like, "Well, I'm just practicing. I'm practicing how
You
I'm gonna
really
do it."
were practicing? How long were you
Yeah,
practicing? Like
it was
you
hours,
practiced hours. You were
hours.
practicing for hours.
I have been talking to my phone, and you don't think you mess up. You don't just, cut it there and then start again. You got to do the whole thing over. And then my unboxing, I was like, I need to do my unboxing a little bit different than everybody else doing this. I'm going to highlight this color instead. I'm not going to do mine on the table or on the bed. I'm going to put mine on the floor. So practicing a little bit differently than everybody else was. And I never forget, my son thought I was losing it. So finally, I was like, I need to do a video where I'm actually diamond painting. And so I did a video, and he saw me, and he was like, "Oh my God, that looks fun." And I was like, "It is. Do you want to try?" Should have never said that. And he said, "Yeah." And he sat down in my seat, and he started diamond painting on that painting, and that became his.
He never got up.
No, he never got up. He never
What's his
got up.
name? I don't think you mentioned his name.
Justin. So
Justin.
my earlier videos, my first year, my son co-hosted with me,
Fun.
and he would come on and he would talk about his dating life, and all the ladies would give him advice while we was diamond painting. It was so much fun. I
Yeah,
really
I
enjoyed it.
remember some of those. And when did you start? So when did you start? Do you remember?
Um, Lives I started in, I want to say, January of 2019.
Okay.
And then posting up videos and doing my practices somewhere like October, November of 2018.
Okay.
So the funny part is, when I first started, you could go live from your phone before
Okay.
you had a
Mhm.
1,000 subscribers.
Okay.
And then somebody messed it up for us all. They was like filming things they shouldn't have filmed, and YouTube shut it down. And I was like, wait, I didn't get to the threshold yet. I was so upset.
Well, how then were you able to continue to do lives if they had that
I
threshold?
had a ugly camera set up. I had my laptop, and I had bought an HD camera. It was good for HD, but it wasn't phone quality good. The
Well, I mean,
phone,
like, how did YouTube allow you if there was that threshold and you hadn't met it yet? You know,
oh, they shut us down. We had to start either going live or find another way. Pippa saved some lives. She gave us a tutorial on OBS, and then I think Streamlabs was coming along right at that time as well. Because
oh,
everybody's always going to figure a way to break the law.
Well,
so
and you
you're
could
like,
also go live by your computer. Like you just couldn't go live by your phone.
Oh, like,
That's
so
true. Yeah, you
they
could
were
go
trying
live
to
by your computer.
restrict things like
Mhm.
just being able to travel and be so mobile, you're saying? Okay.
Because I think somebody had filmed like live violence or something.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, and
Okay.
so they had just signed up for their account. They hadn't even had it for 24 hours. So there's that requirement in place now. And
Okay.
then they went live. I was like, "Yep, you getting on my nerves. You're gone." And then he went live and messed it up for all of us. I'm like, so,
Okay. Pink
but
Poodle's here, Ashley.
huh?
I was just saying Pink Poodle just said hey too, and you're up to, is it 9, what is it now?
It's 9:14.
9:14. There you go. There you go.
I haven't been this close. So I will say though, over the last few years, I've hit certain thresholds a couple times, I was like, oh, I'm at 500. I was so excited. It was like, I'm on my way. I thought I was on my way. And then I don't know what happened, but I wasn't. And I had to hit 500 again, and I
Oh,
think I hit
oh,
seven something a few times.
ah,
So yeah, but the early days after I finally figured out, hey, we have a channel, a lot of people are laughing, they enjoy our stories. It was something I wanted to do. I thought me and my son were going to be able to do it, but he's grown and and then on top of that, his hours changed at work. So it ruined the time that we had to invest. But we did have a lot of fun, reminiscing and stuff. So I was on my own after he
mhm.
left me and trying to, find something for me. I wanted to be different,
Yeah,
but it's hard to be different. We all buy the same diamond paintings and we all unbox them. And then
I
right.
was gonna say, tell us a little bit about your mom saying about your unboxings.
my mother, she ruined the unboxings. She totally ruined it. So when my stepfather passed away, she came to stay out here with us. She's been a godsend. She won't let me do anything, and she gave my kids a glimpse of how I was raised. Maybe too much of a glimpse, but my kids think I'm the most spoiled child on the face of the earth. Um, I know that you think that too, but we'll skip past that, Teemaw. Anyway, my my mom was like, "I'm confused. Didn't you buy that?" And I was like, "Yeah." Didn't she buy that? Didn't Mrs. Coffee buy? I'm like, "Yes, mom." And she was like, "And all of y'all gonna buy the same diamond painting, and y'all gonna unbox it on your channel?" I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "Are you serious?" I said, "Mom, you're ruining it. I didn't even think of it that way. I do mine different." And she was like, "What do you mean?" It's like I don't start with the painting. I start with the diamonds, or so she was just zinging me. And I was like, okay, well maybe it's not a good idea to do unboxings anymore. So I don't do unboxings. But they would have helped. A lot of people want to see them,
Yeah,
they want, and
yeah.
I enjoy watching them. I will watch everybody's. It could be the same one. It could be the same. I remember when Chuck Pinson came out, 82 people. They 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 did his island time. Everybody had island time. I
Yeah.
remember I was trying to get island time and mine wasn't available and I had to wait. And I don't know if you guys caught that one, but I literally cried
Oh no.
on a live. And I was like, if you got it, you better enjoy it. You better treasure it. I wanted it and I didn't get it. And then Mrs.
So,
Coffee, she got it and she finished it and she sent me a message and she was telling me about how much confetti it was and there was some difficulty and things like that because I ended up with the second version after they made some updates and things. So she made me
so you
feel
got a
better.
better one anyway. Yeah,
She
you
made
got
me
a better.
feel a lot better. So
And
those
have you touched it?
no, I have not. I don't open mine anymore. Okay.
Y'all know this FOMO is crazy. Y'all, why do we do this? And Black Friday was just as bad. Like I
To
bought
have
way.
a collection. I love my collection and I feel it's worth it. My collection is probably, I don't know, maybe I think I added it up. It's over 10,000. If you think about
Wait,
how much
what do
to
you
pay, I have
wait,
oh
wait. What do you mean you added it up? It's over 10,000. What does that mean?
My
Estimated
collection has to
value.
be valued at over
Okay.
$10,000.
All right.
Um,
I
yeah,
need to insure mine. Somebody
that
gave me that idea.
that's a good idea. I know my house insurance, probably would cover something. And because I don't open mine anymore, that's why she was laughing.
Can
I don't
you
open mine.
imagine that claim? I
I
over
got
some
receipts.
plastic dots.
Exactly. I got receipts. They would be so mad with me.
Are you an insurance adjuster? Is that what you
I
do?
am.
See, you are. So is this something that is insurable?
Hmm.
Mary bought 13.
From
Yeah,
Black Friday, I
Black
bought.
Friday and stuff. I just, yeah, I have a
Did you
don't
buy
ask, don't
any?
tell. Don't ask me.
Don't tell.
No, no.
I
Did I
still
buy? Yes,
buy.
I'll tell you that. Yes, I buy. You say, did you like this or that? Yeah, I did that. I don't got no numbers, don't know no numbers, and don't want to know
I
numbers. I
stopped
still buy.
counting, but I stopped counting when I hit. I think it was 353. But I know it's close. It's getting close to 400. But I'm aware. I'm mindful.
Gotta let the dog out. You're mindful.
I am. I'm mindful. I
Where do
mean,
Ooh,
you keep your
my earlier days, it was it's no different than, there's guys out there they collect shoes. It's no different than, having a big wardrobe. I have a wardrobe full of
or
clothes,
purses or
purses. Yeah, I don't
well,
feel it's any.
I guess maybe that's true, but
It's definitely true.
it's still problematic when I look around.
You think it's a problem?
Well, I tell y'all
Does
what,
it bring you joy?
y'all help support my addiction because that's why Jerry made me start selling sparklers. And without these sparklers, I wouldn't be having all of this stuff because he's like, we can't afford this. And he was right. But I was still buying anyway. So he's right.
I
Ooh,
think I think that's why we try different crafts, so that we could. I definitely remember Honey Bunny at the first retreat and Crashly taught the class. I remember saying, "Girl, you about to have some competition because I'm not gonna be able to just keep playing with this stuff. I'm gonna have to sell some of this stuff too. I'll make mine a little bit different. You put sparkles on yours. I put streamers or tinsel on mine."
you mean your pins?
Yeah, because she taught me and Billy. I
Ah,
had clay, and I was like, "This ain't fun." I thought it was gonna be fun, and I had bought the little cheap clay, and I was like, "It's not fun. I don't even know what to do. I'm sitting here, I'm just squeezing, and it was hard, and I have arthritis."
hmm.
So I remember thinking, "Yeah, I don't want." So I took the class just to see. Maybe I'll get some ideas on how to make it. Oh,
Oh,
that's
I love that.
this is
That's
my
a rainbow
friendship
one.
pen.
Fun. Oh man,
Now this is my favorite color one here. This
look
is
at that.
the rose gold. This is from you. The rose
Yeah,
gold and the
antique.
teal.
Oh, look at
I
you
love,
guys.
love, love, but I love that rainbow. I'm jealous of the
That's
rainbow.
from the first friendship collection I sent out. If
I
you guys
love that.
are if you
Well,
guys are
this one is
following,
still one of my favorites right here because I
antique.
love these
That's
colors.
one of my best
I love
sellers.
those colors. Look.
Oh, green. I love green.
I love that color.
So I remember telling her that, and I was like, I gotta do something, get back, make some money so I could buy more. I have a budget. And I used to have a $200 budget. It's out of control at this point. But back then it was $200. I remember I lost my job in the pandemic, and I remember posing a question: should I keep my budget, or should I put it on halt? And my son, everybody, I took, and my family was absolutely without a doubt, keep your budget, keep buying. So I was
Really?
shopping, while I
Really?
wasn't. I kept shopping. I went on the retreat with no job. Never forget. Let me go. I got to go do this interview.
Oh wow. Now Cheryl Gerhardt said she wants a Tia pin. And she said it was her birthday this week.
It is her birthday.
I meant
And
to do that.
Cheryl Gerhardt she is such a kindred spirit. She is like the
She
new
does.
bestie. Then she is I had so much. I know she was there hanging out with you, but we stole her from you, Teemaw. and
You
she
didn't
is.
steal nothing.
We
She's still
stole
mine.
her from you.
No, she's
We
still
love
mine.
her. So
I'm
Well, I love
sad I
her
didn't
too.
get to
You
meet
can't
her.
stop me from loving her.
that's true. That's true. So I will send her a Tia pen, and I hope that she comes into my life and I get a big virtual hug.
That's right.
So I remember my first 6 months. I had like maybe 15 subscribers, but it would be 9 of us in my. It was really a labor of love trying to build and get a following because I go late at night. And so the unfortunate part is I know that I have a horrible time slot and it's hard
Right.
to build because of it.
It
But
is.
it's a beautiful, comfortable spot for me because it breaks up my work week. And
Right.
so for me, I love the spot.
Well, it's not too late for you, but you're in Pacific time, right?
hmm Yep. So I
Yeah.
have
This
people that are putting toothpicks in their eyes. Most of the people should be in bed by the time I come on. They should be going to bed,
And
or at
some just
least,
starting their drinking.
because it's the
uh,
middle of the week and it's
hmm
hard. At least this is Friday night, but it's late. I get it. If you
yep.
can't catch the live, watch the replay. Look there, Mary just subscribed too. Got another one.
Thank
You're
you.
at least at 9:15. What's it at? Oh, Karina. Hi, Karina. It's her
Karina,
birthday.
happy
Hi,
birthday.
Karina. Happy birthday. I saw that. Was she online earlier?
I don't know. I didn't see her name before, but I could have missed when I was talking. Now, Sandy says she has over 15 Coach purses plus my yarn for crocheting, 6 plastic tubs of different yarn. She's definitely collecting. Anita said she bought 13 from DAC and also 3 from Dreeners for Black Friday. And then Gail says, my FOMO has gotten out of control. Me too, Gail. I ended up with 9 paintings from DAC on Black Friday. But you know what? There's no shame. There's no shame
Uh-huh.
in that. You might feel guilty. Let's say you spend a lot of money. Guilt is one thing. Shame don't have a place here. Nope, no shame.
That's good. I like
So
that.
That's one thing I learned as a counselor is there's a big difference between guilt and shame. And
that's right.
shame, don't put your tail between your legs. There's
No,
no room for it.
no. You know, if you broke your budget, if you can't eat, that's one thing. But you know what? If this is what you chose to do, okay. Now, for me, my cars broke down the next week. That's really tough because I spent all this money at Black Friday, and it wasn't just diamond paintings. I got. I thought I was going to have some in here, and I forgot them. But there was some big old chapstick things kind of look like from my childhood, and those come up. That's probably on Instagram, and I went and bought one of the kids every one of them, you know. I mean, so there was different things that I got for Black Friday, and I spent way too much money, and then the car broke down, right? So yeah, it was bad timing. We'll recover from it, thank goodness. But boy, my pile stacking up in there, and I'm feeling, ooh, this. I
Well,
got to find more
I
storage
just
space.
bought some more sparkler stuff. So
Woo.
I'm about to put in my order for sparklers so I can bling out my, Wonder Woman. I need
Oh,
more slivers.
I
Yeah.
need to
okay.
buy some
Hey,
more for Wonder Woman.
y'all,
Yep.
when
And
you
I don't
use
feel
the
bad, and I got a ton.
hey, I forgot to say this earlier. If y'all use the code Mary10, please also put something in the comments. Use the code Mary, or hey, I'm looking for my Mary sample,
I
because
didn't do that.
that's okay. I'll tell her to look at all the orders from this time period. I got to tell Serenity something about these samples. I'm
Mary
setting one
10.
right here in front of me to remind me. But anybody now who is just coming in, we made this code Mary. There ain't no camera up there no more. Mary 10. We made this code Mary 10 just for 24 hours. I know. Oh, okay. That's like Kel. Kel was trying to get a number from the air. Okay, anyway. Mary 10. And if you order in the next 24 hours, no matter what you order, even if it's $10, you will get a Mary Mud sample.
And
Now,
thank you, Mary, for that. That was
that's
so
right.
kind of you.
It is. It's wonderful. Now, after that, we're going to set a dollar limit. Did y'all think it should be 20 or 25? What do y'all think?
I think 25.
25. They'll throw in the
25?
extra 5.
Okay, so we're going to say 25 after that, and that's only because y'all, she worked hard. Y'all should see these
Exactly.
things. first of all, you see that little cutesy thing with all these pretty labels and everything. And I know her time that went into this because this smells so good. But y'all
It's
have
Merry Like Christmas. MERRY.
That's right. MERRY 10. Right there. MERRY and the number 10.
Well,
that'll give you 10% off.
Cal is the reason I just dropped some
Cal!
big bucks because she came up with this great thing.
That is what I was about to show. She's on my list to show. I can't wait.
I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
No, they're phenomenal. There's Mary Mud. Look at what she did with strawberry and kiwi. Ain't that darling? Oh my gosh. That's so
What's
cute.
it smell like?
Oh, it smells
Strawberry
so
kiwi.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense.
It smells just like strawberries and kiwis. Okay, so that's it's great. It really is good though.
Y'all are like a set of bookends. Put me in the middle.
Yeah, you need to take a picture of your stash and send it to me. I want to see what it looks like.
I would definitely. I had some that I posted online.
Oh, you did?
Rosalind just finished her painting and she filled this Snow Queen up. Here, hold on. She filled this thing up with sparklers and bling. I'm going to show them real quick. Look at this thing. That is full of original
gorgeous.
Sparklers all in here. All in this.
Go ahead, Robin. That is gorgeous.
It is very blingy. And hold on.
Ashley, she snoozed it. I don't know if she took it yet.
Me? No, I took it while they were talking.
Okay.
Oh, most of it. There's still some. I forgot. I'll have to keep drinking.
What's wrong? Why do you got to take medicine?
Well, it is. Hold on. I can't do 100 things at once. I can do a couple of things at once. Let me go in here and you asked me again because I got to show Kel's pictures on the big screen because they were awesome.
My gosh, yes.
And not only that, where are you? I got Kel. Let's see if I can find them because Kel, I cannot believe what you are doing in there. They are phenomenal. If you have not seen Kel's quads and slivers combos, she's doing the
for the
painting from Diamond Art Club last year. Y'all, I am amazed. Okay, look at this. So this is all around the bottom of her canvas. Those are quads and slivers in there with AB drills, and it looks like some sparklers, maybe crystals. That ain't it. That ain't it, guys. She just keeps
I know.
playing.
I told her I'm stealing this because I have that image as well. She did such a phenomenal job.
It is fantastic. See how it's the bottom of that gnome picture? Just fantastic, Kel. I cannot wait to see the finished product, but it is phenomenal. Let me put y'all back. Okay, so I am glad you mentioned that because that was on my list to do. Let's see. Cats and Drills. Hi, I haven't seen you before. She's asking, Tia, would having them listed in Gems Flow be considered by insurance adjuster? How would you know how to do that on your diamond paintings and getting them insured?
When you, well, for one, they would fall under like your homeowners. So you would want to insure the contents of your home. And you want to put them somewhere where, you're showing that they're valuable and things. Like I have mine still in the box. I quit opening mine when I quit doing unboxing. So, and I'll post a picture. I haven't taken one in a while, but I'll post up a picture. I had close to 200, I think, sitting up on a couch one day, and I was trying to move them. But you always want to be able to show proof that you purchased them, receipt, things of that nature. That goes to value also. And then you're always going to put down the amount of how much they're worth also. If you can sell one, or you can see someone like on eBay, or if you can show something that's sold on Amazon, you know how someone may have their own private store, I would keep a picture of that. Like, unfortunately, there are a lot of people price gouging. They'll get something that's final edition, and they'll hoard it and hold on to it, and then they'll put it on eBay for $200-300. It's a price gouge, but they did that with a purpose. They held on to it, and now it has some intrinsic value. So if you can see where someone purchased that or it's sold, then that now puts some built-in value into an item in your stash and things. Mine is based on just how much I spend, but I'm pretty sure like the Princesses by Mandy Manzano, there are a few of them
Yeah.
that like Jasmine. Jasmine goes for a lot because she was hard to get and everybody wanted her. And so I have seen Jasmine sell for over $200 a few times. I've looked
That's
at
right.
it,
Billy
but
wants to know, does your mama diamond paint?
no, but she would with you, Billy. You know that. Just take the shirt off, do a shirtless unboxing.
But hey, this is a Billy Anderson, not your Billy.
Oh,
This is why you
I'm
have
sorry.
to subscribe to Tia's channel.
I'm
You'll
sorry.
get lots of giggles.
That was a big oof.
Billy, we're so sorry.
Then threw a new
Wrong
Billy on
Billy.
my mama. He's probably like, what? Where did that come from? What kind of crap show y'all running?
All of a
Just
sudden, you
take
get
your
this
shirt off.
picture. What?
Billy's probably
Okay.
like, what kind of show? Sorry.
Oops, is what Love and Sparkle says.
Does your son diamond paint? No, but if you took your shirt off, he should.
I'm sorry. I thought it was one of my besties. And he lived on the West
Sorry,
Coast.
Billy Anderson, Tia. Billy
He used
Anderson. Okay, all right.
Well, no, we don't know
So
your
Kel
mom's
says her
preferences.
husband
So
loves shoes.
It's true.
And let's see.
Why you do that? Oh.
Mary making crafts. There's two Marys in here too. Wants to know how to buy a Tia pen.
So that's what I'm doing right now because I live in the Mojave Desert. I can't play with clay like I want to. So when it's hot, it's too hot to play with clay because the clay, it doesn't set. I have to put it in the fridge. Then I take it back out and I only get another 5-6 minutes. So I am only able to play with my clay. I learned that the hard way this past year, a certain time of the year when it's colder, which is now. And so now I'm in the process of playing with clay, getting my new set. Hopefully, I'll be able to make more, pens than last year. Because last year I was having fun. I was using some new clay, and I was having fun just putting colors together. All the colors that went into last year's friendship collection, the antique romance that you like, all of those, I did those. Usually, I can't put colors together on my own. My mom helps. I got suggestions from Sweets, Danielle Boudreau, Amanda Stokes. They've all helped. Mickey Sunshine Creates. She's given me color combos and names. I couldn't even come up with names. So that was
Yay.
my first time. I was really happy. That was my first time creating color combinations and naming the pen families. So I think I did good.
I like it. But I'm more of a, I love this rose gold. I
Antique
love
Rose. I mean,
it.
Antique Romance is what that's called.
I
I felt.
have at least 3 of yours.
hmm
Yeah.
You
I have
got
at
one
least.
from so she has my original friend. I think Honey Bunny has had one. I've had 3, what I call generations or iterations as I've gotten better, because they start off their novelty. You don't want to have a whole bunch of items sitting around and things. So they were designed for comfort to help out because when you're doing with those pink pens, your hands start cramping up, especially,
Mhm.
for me, I got closer to 29. Look at
You're saving them up. She's saving them up.
that!
these are
Those are
coming
mine.
to you,
I
Tia.
can't wait.
Get them in the mail.
Okay. So my hands would start to hurt. So I would and the more I tried to diamond paint, the less time I could do it. When I first had started, I could sit 8-10 hours. Saturday, Sunday, that was my day. I couldn't wait. So I noticed that because my hands were hurting more and more, I wasn't sitting long, periods of time and stuff. So I did, rest my hands. I was like, I just need something. So I started buying, like everyone does, those acrylic pens. They're great, but they're not cheap. and they took up some of my diamond painting budget. So it was either 2 pins, one painting. How do I work this? Um, and so obviously, just like we change our clothes and stuff, a lot of times I would want to change up my outfit and things. And I was like, yeah, I need something different. And I started playing with clay, which is fun. But then I'm starting to accumulate everything. And I was like, well, let me try and get better at this so that I can share and maybe sell some of these. I sell them a lot cheaper because I know I'm playing and I'm getting better and things. Um, I had some awesome testers. Some of the testers was out there. I think they was throwing them against the wall and things. What are you doing? I just need you to diamond paint with them. So, yeah, some amazing testers and things. The colors come out beautiful and things. I've tried different sealers. Obviously, we all start off with what is it, polyurethane.
Yeah,
Um,
your first sealer like stuck to our hand.
mhm, yeah.
Oh,
After a
Not on
while, yeah.
purpose.
After a while, yeah. That's why my friendship collection went out free. And then Jeremy's pen broke, and I think I had sent out like 20 pins, and I had four that broke over time. The clay, because of the pressure point, and I realized how people were holding them. So then I started having, the different points tested, which is why you see me do the video now to show people how to hold them because this really is this is where you rest your finger. So once I showed people how they were designed to be held, it was a little bit better. And this is clay, even though it doesn't look like it. Um, then my sister, that would be Crashly. Crashly,
Ashley, do you need to get on here with us?
yes.
uh,
And
let,
then Crashly,
Alice says it feels like, yeah, go ahead.
she she says, hey, she called me it was late one night. She had started playing with resin. And she was like, I'm gonna test it out. Always let her go first. So she could tell me. And she started playing with resin and she loved it. She loved how durable and strong, it the pins were and what it added to it. And so that was even better. And then I moved up, my clay game. I was playing with some crazy clay, kid stuff, I will say. And so as you grow, you learn, you improve, you know.
Right. Well, Crashly said she's not wearing clothes. According to you, that'd help somebody else diamond paint more if
I
we
was
got her
gonna
on.
say, yeah, she's
I'm
in
gonna
the
tell
Billy
mom
Club.
so she can give you a call.
Hey, Keisha, how are you doing? And Mary Craft says, yeah, we're kindred spirits. I love the research and the design process. You should see how many different putty versions I've made.
um,
Thank you, Sylvia, for being here. I appreciate it. Good night, hon.
Night,
oh,
Sylvia.
nice,
We miss
Sylvia.
you.
Um,
Danielle wants to know again. She has an Etsy shop, Danielle, but it's not open right now. Is that what you're saying, Tia?
yeah, it'll be open soon, but it's not open yet. It'll be open after Blinging in the new year. Um, Crashly wants me to
Subscribe
tell
to
you
our
guys.
channel and she'll let you know.
There we go. Crashly wants me to tell you guys about the snowflake cane story.
Okay, go on.
So, me, her, and Billy, we used to do these clay challenges, and they're better at caning. I feel like all of us took a different direction when it came to playing with clay. Billy, he does these wonderful kaleidoscope canes. I do more marbling and sculpting, and Crashly does everything else. So she decides that we're going to do challenges so that everyone can kind of see how we maneuver. I don't know what happened, but my cane came out horrible, horrible. And I had one single person rooting me on, Kerwin. Kerwin
Oh,
was rooting me on. I could hear him in the background. Crashy was like, Tia, that's wrong. No. They were having a cane. It was turning into a cylinder. Mine was turning into a ball. I don't know what happened. I really don't. She was like, there's no coming back from that. I was like, I don't know what happened. I thought all of my shapes looked the same. We were moving along. I don't know what happened, but reducing the cane, her and Billy's cane looked amazing, and mine didn't. And I just kept going, and I was like, I'm determined. I'm determined. Let me try and salvage this and get my little cylinder back. So I'm trying to get my little cylinder back. And finally it started to form and it started to turn into a cylinder. So then we're showing on screen, we're about to do the big reveal. That's where you cut the clay in half and you show the pattern. And I cut mine in half and the pattern came out wonderful, just like theirs. And you should have seen her face. She was, how did you do that? How did you pull that out? I still to this day don't know. I don't know what happened.
No, you're not lying. Did it look good in the middle? I thought you were lying. You're not lying.
Ask Crashly. I think I have it around here too. Nope,
I
I'm
was looking
not.
for mine because didn't you send it out?
I sent pins out.
Crashly said it was fabulous. Her mind was blown.
Her mind was blown. She couldn't believe it. But I'm pretty
sure. Hard to do, Crashly? Blow your mind?
To blow her mind? Yes.
Is it?
You're so bad.
Are they digging around?
I think I have it. But I did.
Mary Crafts, I wasn't sure what she was going to come out there saying. Thought it took the shape of something else was what she didn't know what it looked like, but you said it turned out well.
Teemaw been hanging with us too long. All right, let's see.
Those words never came out of my mouth, Crashly. Never. I would never call you that at all. I don't do that.
I thought I had it around here in here.
I just was wondering that when you said your mind was blown.
Her mind was blown.
How hard that would be. That's what I was wondering.
Teemaw is bad.
I never said those words. I wouldn't do that.
I have it around here somewhere. I will have to find it because I kept the cane. I was so proud of myself. I saved it in a Tupperware type container.
Now, when you keep them, do they not dry up?
No, they don't dry up.
Okay.
Not if you store them appropriately. I have mine stored and protected, but we don't work with air dry clay either. So, you can always add, I have what is this called?
Water?
Magic mix.
Okay.
And it helps, if your clay does start, like if you're using old clay from a few years ago, and it does help to re-emulsify the clay and things.
Okay. And Crashly, there is something that also popped up on when I was looking at watching your replay. I don't think I got to leave a comment on that one because, there were some things that I was told to go to a certain time frame in your live. And,
the timestamp crash.
You were mistaken when you did not think that things could not be heard on there. They could be heard.
I told her. She did not believe me.
Oh yeah.
I missed what the timestamp was.
I think it's like at 36 and 20 seconds is what I think because I had to listen to it more than once.
Is that on her live?
Yeah. It was on Wednesday's show. Oh, crash. I will never live this down. No, you're not going to. Sorry. It's amazing though.
You know about my passing gas story, right? In college?
Yes, I do. I don't know.
Sure. Hi, Elizabeth. And Mutnut was in that live. She says, she put the exact timestamp on the clock.
Cheryl's throwing her under the bus.
What does 5:30 mean? Does it mean something?
I think Cheryl's guessing that's the timestamp.
No, I think it was 36 minutes and 20 seconds or something like that. That's what that
I remember. So who was it? Berta? Somebody kept posting it, and whenever someone new would come in, they was like, "Go back and watch from this." Lisa was doing that AK and Berta, they were being bad, and they kept saying, "Go back and watch this timestamp."
They were.
Everyone that
saw it.
came in, and then when we moved over to my show, they were like, "Did you watch Crashly tonight? Well, if you get a chance, go to this time."
She
She's
said she
blaming it
ate
on
chili all
Kerwin.
week.
Kerwin
Yeah, it
fed
was
me.
Lisa was killing me, and Berta said I shook Alaska.
Well, I'm glad she was facing Alaska, not Michigan, because
Hey, I found a good. These are Nix's teeny. What are they called? P-Rose. She calls them. They're real thick. But I found a
There's your
good use
chocolate
for 'em
chips.
tonight.
She
Yeah.
she bought these new. What did you say they were called?
I'll have to clean it up. What?
They're
You're talking about these things
gluten.
are called P-Rose. Oh, you mean these things?
Is that what you're eating?
Yeah, Bake Believe. Look at that. Isn't
Yeah,
that
Bake
cute?
Believe.
Bake Believe.
That's
Dark
a huge
chocolate.
bag.
She's gonna
It
eat them all.
is because it was at Sam's.
And you see where it's at? It's up in her personal craft room. Nobody's allowed to touch them. She's not gonna share. How many of
I
those
asked
in
my
a serving?
husband to buy me a
I would
chocolate
share
bar,
with
and he
you.
gets me a 6-pack.
Well,
That's my mom, my biggest enabler. she's
oh,
trying though.
I
She
get it. She's Berta's saying it was a 5.0 on the
Oh, okay.
Rumpter scale.
Rumser instead of
I
Richter.
can say Rumpter. Yeah,
that's
that works. That works.
I told her I heard it and she didn't believe me. So that's why they times it. She's like, you can hear that. Yes, you can hear it. Think back, Trash. Every time that you've done that on a live and you didn't think that we could hear, now you know we could.
Mhm. I got these two. I got those two. These are my favoriteest things.
Ooh.
Catch
Have you
my
ever heard of
Kia.
those, Mary
No.
Crafts?
But they look like the putty.
Oh, they do. They do look like the putty.
Don't
Oh,
eat the wrong thing.
they might. This is supposed to be watermelon, but they're a little similar. Ah, they do, but
Did you only buy candy?
no, we got some cons.
That's
The
just gonna say
walnut.
pie, muffins.
Yeah, pie. Yeah, brownies.
No, my son-in-law. I got to get those. My son-in-law went back on the keto diet, and so he was baking, cheesecake pies and cauliflower mashed potatoes and cauliflower macaroni and cheese, not macaroni. But look at that, T. You're up to 921, hon.
Woo!
We got
Are
you
you
20%
serious?
there.
Look at
Okay,
you
there's
guys.
77 folks in here, and if all 77 have not yet subscribed, please take a peek on over there to that link that Kel's just posted to Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction channel. She's up to 921, and part of having her on tonight was to try to get her as close to 1,000 as we could this evening, help her go over the top. So I'm not sure we can do that in one night, but we can certainly get her a good way there.
Any
Now,
amount helps.
that's
Any
right. And
amount
I
helps.
forgot, J-Rod, why don't you tell us a little bit about Blinging in the New Year coming up January 1st? Hey, Morgana, how are you doing?
Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad you're here. So yeah, Blinging in the New Year. For those of you who don't know, we've been doing, this is our 3rd annual. So the first time we brought Teemaw and Tia on just as guests. And then last year, Tia, I asked to be my actual host sister. And Teemaw came on as a sponsor and actually came almost every live.
Almost.
She was.
That was my first time. Y'all got me a little bit broken in for these StreamYard stuff. I was like dropping cameras. Y'all remember that?
She's like a pro now. She's teaching us how to do things. And so this year, the three of us are hosting all together. And basically, it's just blinging, like it says, blinging in the new year is to grab as many customization that you can on your current project. So if you're doing Be the Hero, if you're doing anything in January, it can be a new start or it can be a current whip. We just ask that you have a 30 by 40 space at least still open on your canvas so you can have fun through the month of January with us. And one thing has to change on your canvas. So, maybe throwing on some ABs or some crystals or sparklers or quad cubes or slivers, or changing out a color because you want blue instead of green. Just something that makes it original to you. And so we're all going to host. I'll post in just a few minutes the Facebook group, because that's where we're going to be giving away the prizes. Let me pull that up right now before I forget.
What group would that be in? Because I'll probably go ahead and do like I did this last time with Nostalgic November. I'll probably use whatever little what are they called? The infographic things you give me, the whatever the things are called. Is that called an infographic, y'all?
Yeah, something like that.
So we'll post that each week too in my group too, so that they can, they can have simultaneous giveaways going on. We'll make this fun.
Exactly. So yeah, there's the Facebook group. In the Facebook group is the registration. For the big prizes, you need to be registered so that we are able to contact you and we have a way to pull your name, because we're doing it across all social medias. And so if you register through the Google form, which literally I think is 3 questions, your name, your email, and something else, I can't remember. It takes like 30 seconds. That way we can do it, whether you're Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, we're able to give the prizes away. So definitely make sure you register for those. And then we're giving away like weekly prizes depending on the channel, because Teemaw, of course, goes now. Tia is on Wednesday nights. I'm on Friday. I'm Teemaw's appetizer. And so we might give away weekly small prizes in our lives. We'll give away at the Facebook group. Teemaw has a great Facebook group as well. I think she's giving away stuff simultaneously. But yeah, Bella Art to Nicole, she's sponsoring. Crafts with Crashly is sponsoring. Teemaw is sponsoring. And who is our other?
Is Randy going to do anything?
Crystal Canvas Art is sponsoring.
Oh, okay, good.
Yep. Okay. So there's 4 different sponsors. I have a couple more up my sleeve that I'm waiting to hear back on.
I thought you had on short sleeves.
Yeah, we'll wait to see if they fall out. And another fun thing too is I have an artist, a DAC artist that's going to come on as a special guest. We also have Butter. She's coming on as a special guest to help us figure out how to bling out some of our paintings. Good. And we also might have some of you in the chat come on as a special guest, where you sign up, you come on, and that was so fun. I know Sylvia just left, but you bring your painting and go, this is my painting. What do I do? And we kind of talk through and different things like that. And I know Teemaw, you're probably going to have a code for us.
Yes, we will. And that's where I met Sylvia and Berta at the Blinging in the New Year when you had them on last year, remember?
Yeah. Helps with the dingleberries.
Oh my gosh.
So yes, that's what it is. So basically join the Facebook group, fill out the Google form, and kickoff will be in my live on the 30th. So whoever wants to come can. It'll be the official kickoff. And then after that, it'll be each week on our lives. We'll be having fun.
Okay. Mary Making Crafts had something to tell you. Did you see that one?
Oh, yes, Mary, please. I'd love to have that. So if Mary, are you on Facebook? If you want to private message me on Instagram or Facebook, or you can email me at dpaddictionadventures@gmail.com. Or if you give Teemaw the permission, she can send me your information as well. We can connect.
Yep.
But Tia, do you want to tell what we're working on?
We're working on Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Ah, she's my alter ego. Wait till you see me that first Blinging in the New Year night. 8K Rose. She sent me my outfit.
What?
Oh, she did.
My birthday. I can't wait to. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking. Obviously, I'm not gonna be online with no shirt or nothing like that. But
You're going to be shirtless? What?
no, that's all she.
You just said you're
I'm
going to be
sorry,
online
by
with
the way,
your shirt.
Billy. What was Billy's last name? Anderson. I'm sorry about that. Can you imagine coming into somebody's live? You ask a question pertaining to a craft, and it goes left of center. Like, yeah, if you take your shirt off, we'll diamond paint with you.
Hey.
That's how that came across, though.
That really was. That was funny. That was. There's the
There is our Wonder
Wonder
Woman.
Woman 1984. Okay.
So obviously, you guys
It's
know.
not required, but that's what Tia and I are working on. And then Teemaw, what are you working on?
You're
I
not
will
doing Wonder Woman.
I don't have one, and although I love the rainbow, I love the rainbow on her, but I'll probably be working on my I don't know what she's calling it now. As Cheryl Katz was in here earlier, I'm also a sponsor to the Ticket to Ride, which is not called Ticket to Ride. I don't think it's called. I don't know, but the Ticket to Ride that I'm a sponsor of, I'll probably working on that canvas.
She's going somewhere. In other words,
Yes.
a
So
landscape.
anyway, yes, something like that. I don't know what she's announced or not announced. Sorry about that. I know she was here earlier, but probably that one, because honestly, it'll be so big. I can't have two going. I already have
But
two going.
Teemaw, that's great because it shows that you don't have to do Wonder Woman. So that's what I like about it.
Okay, good, because I started 2 new ones this month, and technically I haven't even started the one because I never did do a video this week. I got to do an hour video this weekend to get it to Crashly for the premiere. And
Looks like all of us are going to be busy coming up with stuff this
ooh,
weekend.
I know. I got to do mine.
oh my gosh. I
My-
want to do it, and I wanted to do it last weekend, but I never got around to doing it. So I've got to do it, and I won't start my new canvas until I do it, because I'm going to teach people how to bling it out. And that's, oh, hey. Me and my friend, I've got 2 friend Marys now. Me and my friend Mary Burney, who's on here raining diamonds, she and I came up with an idea. Well, she helped me to name this idea. So, I'm going to do that premiere, of how to do the canvas.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think people it's kind of like you're blinging in the new year, except for obviously with my business. And that's what I do. That's what I started with, is showing people how I do it. I'm going to take them from the beginning, though, because I don't think they understand how I decide how to pick them out, that kind of thing. And
Yeah.
I think we're going to call this Design Your Shine with Teemaw.
Ooh,
What do you think?
I
I
love
like
it.
that.
So whenever I do that little bit of Ticket to Ride destination event. So it is Ticket to Ride called Destination Event. There you go. Ticket to Ride Destination Event. So yeah, but that way, whenever I do one of those, I can put it in I think they have little, what do you call them, guys? Playlist. So whenever I do a Design Your Shine playlist, then that would just go under there. And it'll just be about one particular canvas that I'm going to work on. And it takes me a long time these days because I don't have much time. But anyway.
I think that'll really help the business too. You could also link it to your website if certain people want to know about how to use sparklers or slivers or.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm telling you, I need like there's only one of me and my brain blows up every week. So I can't remember. I'm glad my head's attached and I don't even think about that. I'm just trying my best to get things done. And I didn't even think about that, trying to connect them. I mean, I think there's a place where they can go to my YouTube channel, but
if you have that specific playlist, that I think would be a good
I see what
merge.
you're saying. Okay. So like teaching them more how to design their shine. Okay, I
Well,
got
you
it.
know,
I
like
got
me
it.
with Cal, seeing that, I immediately went
I
and dropped a bunch of money on your site. So if you had a painting, somebody would be like, oh, I'm going to go buy the 80 sparklers she just used.
Oh my gosh. She's blowing my mind with those. I love that. I'm telling you, the little sparkles in the background that I did on my Eternal Love this summer, that was because people in the group said, hey, look what I'm making with quads and slivers. And I'm like, I can do that. I can add a little bit more to it. And it was wonderful. But I love what she's done with that. I love that. Maybe Kel could come on and show us how she did that.
Yes.
Write her name down. We need to do that. Or
That's a good idea.
yeah, we'll have Kel on there. Yes, Cheryl, that's right.
Sorry, not sorry. Right, Cal, I'm fine with it. I need to buy another one of these then. I only have space for 6 more sparklers.
You still are those the tubes that you were showing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, you're building that up.
It's cool.
What are you doing for your storage?
Me?
Oh, that's gorgeous. For your sparkler storage.
Me? You're asking me?
Mm-hmm.
I
still using the case?
I haven't organized yet, but I'm thinking about using. I can't, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I thought I was going with you talking. I thought I was going to get a little diamond painting. So those square ones.
Mm-hmm. How do you like those?
I have drawers. I haven't started this one. I got to kit it up. It's the one I need to do a video of. Remember? So I haven't.
Oh, okay.
She hasn't used her stuff yet because she's got a.
Well, I guess
she's too busy shopping.
Hey, that was before this. I think, but the Brave Soldier did use them, so I've been using them last week, and I used them, and they work just fine so far. I haven't found any with loose tops yet. I just like how they're square and neat because I have drawers that I'm going to put them in, and I like the neatness of them. Probably a Velveeta box. That's what I'm used to. That's for sure.
I bought the case that Berta had brought to the last retreat, and I have 90 of them. I haven't touched them, but I got it just for my sparklers. But I have like 4 Harbor Freight containers of sparklers.
Yeah.
Then I have 2 big bags of sparklers that have never come out of there, And so I'm trying to decide if I'm going to use that. I don't know how I'm going to use it, but
I know. I just got to do something. Of course, I'm putting all the labels on it. I've got a whole stack of these, so at least I'm ready to start with these. I don't got to write on them. So that
I bought those also.
So that
that'll be a good idea.
Yeah, the Elizabeth Ward Yolanda said. Now, Crashly, I have a feeling. She said she saw a picture of someone using quads and other big bling in like a pattern. I thought it was so freaking cool. Crashly, I think that's what we're talking about. The same person. It's Kel. I'm pretty sure you're talking about Kel with her bling around the bottom of her Dak Gnomes kit from last year. It's beautiful. She'd be happy to be a bling up consultant.
Well, Kel, we can't wait to have you on.
Good.
Oh, she gonna be a riot. You probably should come on Wednesday nights. I'm not over 1,000. You won't shut my show down.
What, you can shut shows down?
I don't think that they do. I think they send you a signal, but that's the one thing that I told my mom. I said, I'm going to really push and I'm going to try and get over 1,000, but you're going to see me doing all kind of crazy. I'm going to be singing songs. Nobody wants to copyright, but I'm not over 1,000. So the only thing they would do is probably make me remove the video. So yeah.
You're at 925 now, Tia.
Are you serious?
That was my goal for you, to get you to 925 tonight.
Thank you, guys.
That was your goal? That's cool.
That's 25. think it was at 9:01 or something like that. You guys did an amazing job. Thank you. You
We're
know how
not
long
quite
it took
done
me?
yet. Let's see what else we can do, right? So we met J Rob's.
Yeah, blow my goal out of
So
the water.
let's do more. Okay. All right. So I'm also
There's
going
Cheryl.
and Ticket to Ride destination event is, here's the link to that Facebook group right there. That starts January 1st, and you can use your canvas in that one and Blinging in the New Year if you want. I don't know if if you're still got one from Be the Hero DP along, you can do that. That's the one thing about Blinging in the New Year. We're pretty laid back. There's just a very few requirement, and
Kel's like, we're not leaving before 1K.
okay, look, I got snacks, I got a drink and a diamond painting. I'm good. Come on, guys, let's go. We can start posting on Facebook.
I don't need Jude. Don't need to take Jude back until 6:30 in the morning. So
there you go. Look at there.
Hi, Jude. I love you.
Crashly's leaving. She says she's sleepy. She going night. Listen to her.
Crashly, are you going to? Yeah, she does go to bed early.
Says the woman that used to do the late night Fridays.
Did she?
She did. Yeah, she used to do the Friday nights.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
Uncensored.
I don't remember that.
It was an uncensored party.
They were uncensored.
And
shows.
They were in every word.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
You wouldn't have come.
I wouldn't have come. There's quite a few things I've seen lately that I wish I could undo. But anyway.
But she did used to stay up for those. But then when we try and hang out with her, she's the first one to go to sleep.
Well, we like a fresh Crashly.
There we
So on these little things, it had 40-something colors for this little painting. But look, there were so few diamonds in it. I'm like, why am I trying to pour out that little bitty bit into here and it would get staticky? And so Mary just said, just stick it in there. And
how many of those bags can you, if their bag is full, how many of those can you fit in there?
One of these bags that's full?
If it's full, yeah.
I think it's 1.5.
I know if you got one of our newest products with 14 grams, it should fill this up. So it holds a good bit. They hold more than those, the Elizabeth Ward.
Do they hold more than a Harbor Freight?
The Harbor Freight, if it is completely filled, it might hold a little bit more than this. If you got it to the top where it's getting in that rim, if it's mostly filled, it will fit. But there was a few I couldn't put over into this one.
Okay.
I think the cubes are slightly smaller than the Harbor Freight by like a little, like one layer of drills.
Okay.
Yeah. Look who's in there.
Lauren.
This is Lauren Burney.
Hi, Lauren.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
She's
the one that has baby Yoda Zeke there. Baby Zeke Yoda.
Zeke.
We know what Zeke is getting for Christmas.
We almost went with Zeke as a name.
Did you?
Ezekiel.
What's his middle name? Ezekiel. Oh, good gracious.
Because she didn't like Dolly Jenkins Roberts. You know, like the artist. I was like, I think you should name him Dolly Jenkins Roberts.
Do we have a link for the event right now, J. Rob?
Yeah, I'm putting it in right now.
Okay. And I'm wearing beautiful nails, Crashly. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Zeke
I finally painted my nails after forever because I have been wearing those Color Street stuff for a long time. My sister sells it, but my nails have been really, really messed up, like flaking and peeling. And honestly, I'll be honest, I thought they were ruined forever. And I quit using those, and my nails started growing again. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't think I was ever going to be able to grow nails again. So I was just really excited, and I fooled around this week, and I got the nails painted for once. So anyway,
did they? So they stop your nail growth? I have a ton of them. but I don't use them.
Okay. Berta says, guess where I'm at and going tonight? Juno, going to bed, going home. You going home to your baby boys? I mean your dogs.
I think she's in
Lane.
Juneau.
Oh my gosh, Lauren, I cannot believe that.
She's going home. She's in Juneau, right?
I don't know. That's what she said to ask. But my daughter-in-law, Lauren, goes Lane. Okay, so his name is Ezekiel Lane because Lane is my dad's name. Duh.
Aww.
I'm going home. She's at the airport and she's headed home to her babies.
I know you can't wait.
That's right. There's 222 items on clearance right now. Go over to dpwithsparklers.com, check out our clearance page, and still use the code Mary10 to get 10% off your order. Oh, look here, Mr. Jude. Look at him. He's getting so big.
He
Send
He
me a
was
new
a Yoda
picture, Lauren.
too.
Lauren, send me a new picture, and I can show a baby picture too.
My mom practically cries whenever she sees. Oh, he's so far away.
Did she like his little video he
She
sent
did.
her?
And then she'll see that and she'll fall in love. And then Crashly will send a video and he's
Okay.
He's swearing in her videos.
They went last week to visit Jerry's mama. And so they did send a picture of Jerry's mama holding the baby.
Aww.
Now, they have now 5 children, and grandmama has not seen the last 3. So that's why they took the trip down there to go see her so she could meet the last 3 of her grandchildren.
How many grandchildren do you have?
I have 13 living and 1 in heaven.
That is amazing. I don't even have 1. I mean, at 29, I don't expect to.
I was going to say, you're too young.
Yeah, I'm too young.
Yeah. 29.
If I had 1, y'all would hear my age. Y'all be tired of me saying she's
I think
29.
I think I was 45 when I had my first one. I think. No, I can't even remember. Y'all, I just found out my age this last time or 2.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Have you recovered from that?
I keep forgetting, so it don't matter. Like I'm telling you, I think my brain's on overload. I think that's what it is. I just have too much all the time. And the only way I have calmed down, but I think the way I calm down is just to forget. I don't know. At least I don't feel like on the about to explode stressful mode right now. But also that was the other thing I was going to say is I almost lost my mojo, not for diamond painting necessarily, but I didn't want to come in the office. I avoided coming into this office all week long. I just didn't want to come in here. I knew there's things I needed to do. I finally came in late last night after the dentist and I got the reconciliation done for QuickBooks. I finally got that done because it takes a long time to do that with PayPal, because even though PayPal is hooked up to QuickBooks, it won't record everything. Every time we do a refund, it costs us money because, we lose the fees, but it doesn't record that in QuickBooks. So all the times and guess what? If you have so many transactions, you don't know which ones weren't recorded. So I have to print out QuickBooks, print out PayPal, and go through every single line item to find out where it's missing. Now, praise God, I learned how to do it because that nearly gave me a heart attack last year trying to figure that out.
Can Jedediah do it and earn his insurance money?
Yeah, he signs those forms so well. He's just got a doctor's signature at this point.
I mean, that sounds like if he's a detailed person, because he was fulfilling your orders.
Yeah.
Get
he's
that
good at
stress
details
off your plate and you pay his
He's good at details because God forbid Jerry ever do anything with finances. Oh my gosh. So I've always
just an
done
idea
that.
there.
That's a good idea though. Serenity probably couldn't do that either, but Jedediah could. Now he's about to leave though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't he going to school?
I'd have to teach a younger one.
What he leaves next fall, or he's going at the split?
January 2nd.
Oh, he's going at the split. You don't have a lot of time.
No. Okay, that's the other thing I was going to tell you, Tia, because I've been thinking of you. because, my Navy son left and he left quickly. Now he gets to come back and we get to see him for a week. And I have some of his siblings going, "Hey, Mom, I want to take him here. I want to do that." I'm like, "Nope, nope, 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 nope.
He's
We're
mine.
we're all can go here. We're going to go to dance here because that's where he used to go to dance. So all the people know him and it'll be a fun night back and all the family can go there. But you can't just take him to go meet your friends. He doesn't know any of your friends. And that's only one of 7 nights. And there's 11 of us. You can't,
Yeah,
everybody
you
can have
can't
him
steal
alone.
them.
So if you come here, be with them or go to that dance thing with us as a family or, something, because we got a very little time with him. I'm grateful, but he leaves Christmas Day in the morning. We got to get up at get him to the airport at 6 in the morning on Christmas Day. Jedediah, we have to drive him down to the college on the 2nd. So my little just sent me another picture. She said, "My little mama heart. Look, I know I got a good friend that she hasn't had children, but she goes, y'all, he, they're only yours for a while and whatever. I get it. Okay, I get it. But as you know, your last little one youngest one went away to college recently. And it smarts. It hurts because now he's not my youngest. I get it. I have others at home. Thank goodness. I love having my kids around because that's the point. I will miss him. He fits into our lives, our schedule, our routine, and so he will be missing. Now, I am very also grateful that this semester we had a whole semester and even in part of the summer knowing he was going to go, and we've transitioned already. That was a hard transition. September was hard for us.
Yeah, but I didn't get that.
No, I know. No, I mean, business wise, we've transitioned. Like business wise, he doesn't do orders anymore. My daughter's picked him up. She's doing wonderful with them. But we did orders together and I miss that. I miss doing that. So it's sad. I don't like dwelling because then I get all emotional because it's the next change. It's inevitable. They always do it. But then I got to thinking, my gosh, my baby's 12. What the world are we going to do if it's just me and Jerry sitting around here? I don't have any idea. Like a diamond paint, sure, I get that, but I don't know.
You can start to travel
There's
and
the
come
newest
see me.
picture.
Oh,
There's the newest picture.
Hi, little Lane. Oh,
Yeah, Ezekiel Lane, or Crashly called him Zeke Gollum or Zeke Zoda.
Gollum.
Zeke Zoda.
Oh, I love babies.
Thanks.
I really do. And my mother, she said something to me a few years ago. She said, "This is not what you want to hear." Oh, I don't want to give my age away. But she said something about geriatric pregnancy and stuff. And I was like, "Mom." And she was like, look at Janet. You guys could be. No, we couldn't. No, we couldn't, because I don't know why she waited till 53 to have a baby. I don't know what she was thinking. But that won't be me. She kept trying to. And I was like, "Mom, you also have to be active in order to have a oopsie poopsie, So she was really like, you want a grandkid so bad, you can still end up having a baby." No, I can't. Mm-mm. You ever seen when people throw powder and flour, they have food fights and stuff? That's what these eggs look like, somebody throwing flour around. So, there'll be no geriatric kids around here. But
I'm having to wrap my mind around exactly what you're saying. So
you know what I'm trying to say.
I do now, but I was on babies and such, and I'm like, wait, what?
Because I want a grandkid.
Teemaw, can I ask how old you were when you had your last one?
Well, she's 12.
So it was 12 years ago.
41.
Okay. So the same age I am.
Okay, there you go. 41.
There you go.
It makes me feel better because if I feel so old.
Not that I feel bad.
Did want to. It's harder, I think, because you had such a humongous break.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just still having babies. So I was still baby, still baby mode, still baby things. And you had such a huge life altering. I mean, that's a big life altering thing. What a blessing to be able to have them after so long.
What's the biggest age gap between your kids?
I think 3.5 years. Have a couple of those. A lot of them were they were 18 months, and then there was two. I have had 3 miscarriages.
I had
So
4.
between the 2 miscarriages, did you?
I had
Between
4.
the 2 miscarriages, those went to 3 or 3.5 years, and then so 3.5 is the biggest. And then my latest miscarriage was how long ago is that now? Maybe 6 or 7 years. I can't remember.
I
How old am
wanted 7 kids. You couldn't have told me that I would have only had 2. I always thought I was gonna have a whole coalition.
I had 9.
That's a
I
lot.
could
Yeah.
I could be Teemaw. I could have had
Yep.
11 kids by now.
Yep. That's a lot. But I remember my
I would have
furthest.
stopped after 3.
Would you? I don't know. I can't really
Once they
say.
outnumber you, I just
I
you're my
heard that.
heroes. If they're
My ex-husband said that a lot. You just want to sit around and fill up the house. You know they're not supposed to outnumber us.
oh, Cheryl, I feel old. But I actually
Did
feel
you?
younger than I
Hey,
felt in the last 2 years. I'm like, I can do this. As he's
Good for you.
screaming and I'm typing emails.
Lauren says we'll drive her crazy when Charity is gone. That's right. I will be needing to be lent some grandchildren at that point. They need to be old enough to come stay a week with Teemaw, because I don't know what I'll do.
My dad did that when my kids came along, especially my son, as was pregnant with additional babies. I might be under the weather. There were a couple that I had to be bedridden. And my dad, he'd take my son. I'd be like, I need you to bring him home. I ain't seen him in a week. What's going on?
Berta said she's lost 4.
Yeah. It can be
Okay.
hard. It can be hard on you.
Question. Mary making crafts. Y'all have seen her, right, Mary? How old do you think Mary is, or have you already read it?
She's
She's 34. I'm good at these things. She's 34.
Would you have guessed that?
I don't know. I mean, I know.
Nope. Nobody. Nope. I would not have guessed that. No.
How do you think she is?
I would have said 27 to 9, maybe.
Okay.
I wouldn't have guessed 34.
When I met my friend Tiffany, I think my Tiffany, I swear to God, Tiffany looks 12.
Now Tia's talking about my oldest. My oldest daughter is named Tiffany, and nobody thought she was married. They didn't guess her age. They thought she was in her teens, but
we couldn't get in nowhere.
How old is
She's 34.
She is not, is she?
I thought she was 31.
Tiffany is 34.
No, hold on. She was born in 89.
She's 33. She'll be 34. Yeah. So so me, her, and Berta, and Lizzie from Canada.
Yeah.
We go out and they looking at her like, come get y'all's daughter. I was like, are you serious? She's the oldest one here. She older than all of us. Come on, let's go. She got 4 kids. And she said, yeah, I'm not going to drink anyway. and we walked past the guy, like, get out our way. He didn't even stop us. Or
Tia, if you go out again this time because I'm not pregnant, you better take me with you.
I will. Oh, we had a ball. We had such a ball.
Not only that, you didn't want me to come to your late night thing. You didn't even invite me. My daughter had to invite me. And here I am inviting you on my channel, and I forgot about that.
I'm never going to live this down. So this is what happened. Yeah, I told her, I said, I normally hang with your mom. I hang with her all the time. And I was conflicted in my spirit. Like, does mom want to hang with her daughter? But we had been hanging out. And she left, you know what? She left me to go hang with Rochelle.
Well, nobody invited me, period. So
You were out of
You were
you were out
hanging
of
with
order.
very many people.
I know I was out of
You
order.
were out of
I
order.
just was feeling it, So
Uh, I don't even remember seeing you except the day that we went to take pictures.
I
I saw
was
you.
there until 10 o'clock every night, and then I went to
I
bed.
was like,
Yeah,
boy,
she
I'm
was part
hardly
of the
seeing.
classes.
Yeah, I was
The
like, I'm hardly
classes
seeing
upstairs and
Honey
stuff.
Bunny at all. So, um, so I was just conflicted. I really was. I didn't want. I told her, I said, I hang with your mom. We'd be up all night long. And Rochelle was going to get alcohol and stuff. And you know how we laugh and we giggle. And I didn't know if you would feel comfortable or if she would feel comfortable. So we were already out. And I said, well, I'm having this drinking session tonight if you want to come. And I just felt
Yeah.
conflicted. I didn't
Yeah.
know that you
Oh,
guys would.
Teemaw
And they
don't
sat
drink. We
there.
can't have Teemaw.
We had a ball, and you
I know
came.
how it goes.
We had a ball, and you came. That
Of
doggone
course
Mickey
I can.
Joe.
You don't got to drink to have fun, Tia.
That's
I can
true.
still have fun.
That's true. And how much drinking did we do anyway? Absolutely none. Remember, Rochelle
Well,
left
I
the
didn't
alcohol.
do any, but I want to tell
Rochelle
you,
left the
Mickey, Joe,
alcohol in
Jimmy,
her
and
room.
Kerwin did. They did.
They did. They were. But
Rochelle
Rochelle,
did too.
I think she put the alcohol in her room and made or something. I didn't get anything. And Teemaw got me back, just so you know, honey bunny. She stayed up till 6, 7 o'clock in the morning without me. Let me go to bed, didn't say anything. I'm, like,
You
wow,
left.
I went to go pee. And everybody said, yeah, it's a good time. How was I supposed to know? Mickey Joe.
I'm
Mickey
Mickey
telling
Joe.
you,
Joe should be
this coming
nicknamed
year, I'm not
One
sleeping.
More Story.
Yeah, she was doing that when I
One.
was there. One more story. Oh, and then there was this one time. Oh, before we go, one more story, guys. She was doing that when I was there, but everybody had to go pee. So it was like the ideal time. How was I supposed to know she was gonna come out of the restroom and say, "Oh, one more story," and everybody gonna sit back down without me? So
Yep.
now the next morning, I missed out on fun at my own party.
At your own.
Yep. Only your fault there.
She got me back.
Now, Karina said that she's raising her grandson. We go to court the 21st of the month for permanency placement, but we're trying to shoot for adoption. Well, Karina, I'm sorry you're having to do that, but I'm glad that he'll have a stable place.
Karina, I gotta
Yeah.
get with you. I remember
Hey,
she was telling us about that at the retreat. There's
And
Nick's.
I forgot Cheryl says she has 8, but she's got 2 sets of twins, 2 bogos, she called them. That's funny. There's Nix. What you doing up late, girl? You come in and join us. Hey, Nix, we got the perfect idea for your little pea row tonight.
Look at her. What is
Here
that?
you go.
How many snacks do you got?
It's chocolate and watermelon.
Oh, that's the watermelon one. You hadn't opened it before. How does it taste? Let me see you taste it. Is it
It's
sour?
fantastic.
Look
I
at
love
her.
it. No, it's not sour. It's wonderful.
Mm.
I love it.
Today's only a water day for me.
A water day. So yeah, I'm using your tray, Nix. Today it's this one happens to be a dessert holder, a snack holder. That's it, snack tray. and what we're saying, I found some sugar-free, what do you call them? Chocolate drops, baking chips. They're sugar-free baking chips. Bake Believe, sugar-free baking chips. See, I got me a bag big enough to last till January.
2 weeks. That was good.
Oh goodness.
next live, that bag's gonna go in the trash.
It's
She's
gonna be
finish
gone.
it.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, tomorrow's a food day for me. I can't wait. I don't.
I'm serious, Tia. You need to talk to me, and I will
gonna
do
call
it with you.
I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
What's
I wanted
tomorrow?
to.
What are you saying?
Tomorrow's a food day for me, so I've been doing
Wait, what's a food?
intermittent fasting.
Okay.
Intermittent fasting. On the
Mhm.
days that I eat,
Mhm.
I got to get my meals in, but in 6 hours. Some people do 8 hours after they break their fast. Some people do 12. I feel like those are the
I
regular
I do that
standard.
normally. I work through my
That's
day
what
and
I
don't
said.
eat.
I do that. I was doing that also. So I said I need something that's dramatic, but I still need, enough time to keep my metabolism built up. So I know that, eating smaller every so many hours helps to maintain, healthy metabolisms. So
I was doing one meal a day for a while.
So that is something that a lot of people do on the intermittent fasting. They do the rolling 72 and then a OMAD, like you were telling me. I talked about that on the show the other night. I told them where I got the idea from you
Mhm.
last year. See how time flies? Anyway,
Yes.
I did do my first 2 weeks. I did OMAD on Saturday. Then I did 3 meals on Sunday. Then I did 42-6 Monday going into Tuesday. Then eat until Tuesday. 42-6 Wednesday going into Thursday. I only ate on Thursday. And then 42-6
Okay,
going
Tia,
in.
I'll do it with you. I need to restart again. So if you're doing some sort of thingy, I can try to do it with you if we can.
So I do feel like it's working. So once I came off milk, I started losing inches and stuff. And I noticed that I had dropped a few pounds, but I noticed the inches right away. And I wanted to just keep the momentum going because just removing milk alone, that was gonna, compensate for the calories and stuff. But I
I
still need to
can't
do
do that. I
something.
need my cheese.
Mhm. Now, wait.
uh,
She didn't say cheese. She said milk.
I
Okay.
was drinking almost a gallon of milk.
And they're
I
different. Milk
drank
has a
it.
lot of carbs in that.
Okay.
Cheese
Carbs,
doesn't
and
have
it
as
had
many
just
I
like
carbs.
love
empty
my
calories.
cheese. I love my cheese.
Yeah, cheese you can have that, especially if you do keto or you eat.
Yeah.
A lot of people do like Teemaw used to do OMAD. That's what my
Mhm.
mom does. That's how she maintained a little tiny frame of
'Cause
hers.
I can fast, but
You know, that I have the hardest time. I can say I'll go without,
Hmm.
but so fasting now I have to get in the mindset though. Like I have to know I'm going to fast because it has been harder for me lately to do this. It really has, especially if I doing these late night lives and want to snack all the time. Okay. I mean, now I ain't cheating snacking, but it's still snacking, right? But
Hmm.
anyway,
Chris,
but
I'm with you.
what is she saying?
She hates milk. I'm not a milk fan.
No, I don't need milk. I do like cheese though, and sour cream.
Supplements.
I like those. So
Hmm.
the thing is, I can do all or nothing. That's like my personality. I can fast. I fasted for 10 days twice. But it's the eating and stopping that is really hard for me. It was hard for me to do the one meal a day and to not keep eating snacky things after that. So that's hard for me.
Like I did a 10-day it was a cleanse. I wasn't
Hmm.
doing it to lose weight. But it was like that lemonade, cayenne pepper, and
Oh yeah.
I did that for 10 days. I lost 15 pounds. Most of it was water weight, though, but I was mostly doing it to cleanse myself off of sugar and pop.
Right.
And so that way I could get it out of my system.
Yeah. So
Mary said she wants to go in February. Are you going to the February one, Tia?
I don't know
Retreat?
yet.
I didn't know there was a
So
February. Who's
I
doing
have
February?
I took off a week in February. It's the same time, but I told the wrong people. And I have a girlfriend who said, you don't, and I talked about this on my show the other night too. And they were like, you don't come and see us. You go to all these other places. How come you don't come and see us? Because my crafting family has taken over my desire to, get out and go see people and stuff. I'd rather go see you guys. And she was like, that's just wrong. And I was like, well, do you want me to put something on the calendar? Because, like, they want me to come and just sit around and we don't do it. It's no fun. We don't laugh. We don't craft. None of them craft. So we can't do that. And then, unfortunately, I'm not really interested in the things that they do. but we can't watch a movie. Let's do something to. And so I told her I already have, a week in February and I haven't committed to anything. So I'm thinking that maybe I will go to Ohio. I get to see you. And see a lot of the friends that I went to Ohio State with. So
Really?
I'm
Okay.
thinking I got a
I
week
thought
off.
you were going. I signed up because I thought you would be
To
there.
the February one or
You
to
told me you were, you and
the
Berta
February
and
Wait, who's doing
Cheryl.
the February retreat?
one? I
Oh,
meant the October. We going to next October's retreat.
okay. It
Yeah,
was Red Boot.
the Red
Marissa's
Boot
doing that.
is the
It's just
one in
no
February.
frills.
Yeah,
It's
the
an
no frills.
absolutely no frills
You
in
going?
February. She
I
didn't know
thought
about
you.
it. I'm going.
I thought you was
Okay,
going to
whoa,
the
whoa, whoa.
one in
Where is the
September.
February at, and who is hosting it?
It's called Red Boot. It's in Texas, Hillsboro, Texas, I believe.
And who's
Yeah,
Red Boots hosting it?
Marissa hosts it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Red
Marissa.
Boots.
Yeah.
Now I have that week off, and I could go. I had no idea you were going to that one. I thought we were talking about the September one, and
Okay.
the
We're going to
one.
that one too.
Oh,
Now
Teemaw's coming to the Ohio one if I have to put her in the trunk.
we're going.
I already
We
told
made
her
it in.
that. Yeah.
We made it in. We made it in. So what we're going to have to do is see. We're going to go to the Texas ones this next year, because that is going to be far, and we got to take off 2 extra days going and coming. And that's not like 3.5 hours from me. And the Ohio one, I mean, 8.5, that's doable too. 8.5, 9 hours. That's okay. 1 day long drive. But this other one, that's 2 days drive. And
it's further up.
I just don't know. We're going to see what happens there. Anyway, we'll see.
Yeah, I can't go to the one this fall because she changed it to September, and I'll be at a work conference.
I know.
I've just given up on going to the fall one.
I know.
Next, I'm going to the Ohio one in June. I know it's going to be June into July. And I'm also going to the one in September. I was going to go to the one in February, but I hadn't committed fully. But I do have the time off. And so I was going to go and appease my Ohio State crew. However, if a lot of my family is going to be hit this Red Boots, I might have to pick a different. I have 4 weeks of vacation going left. That's going to go over into, I don't take any time. So I could pick a different week. That's not an issue. I didn't know that Teemaw was going in February.
Well, we were on the wait list and we got notified, I don't know, a few weeks ago. I can't remember.
Look at you.
Well,
getting out there, having a little fun. Is Butter?
She's going to something.
I think she goes to the
I think her and Shay are going too. Mutt Nut, I use Zevias. So I made me a special drink tonight. And I have a Zevia in here, a black cherry Zevia mixed in with my lemon drops, lime drops, and some apple cider vinegar. And Zevia is the soda I will use now if I want a soda. They even have different flavors. So I use those for the sodas. And
I did those a few years ago. They had an aftertaste. I was like,
well, I got used to that, and I mix it. I water mine down, so I put that soda in here till about here. Fill this up with water and add in my little extra.
Okay, that makes sense. Then.
And Renee says, "How do you keep from feeling empty?" You don't. After about your 3rd day, you will have hunger pains every once in a while, but you just drink it. Now I suck salt, if that makes sense. Oh, I just put salt on there in my tongue. You have to keep up your electrolytes. Sorry, I said that the wrong way.
It did. It came out the wrong way.
Well, the reason I say it is because it's chunks. I buy chunks of sea salt and really do that. That is what I do.
What do you eat diet-wise?
Just send you a salt lick.
That's what I'm picturing. That's exactly what I'm picturing.
But it's chunks of salt. So I literally I literally just suck on that if I feel a craving or a lightheadedness or something like that. If I don't have that, I'll just put salt under my tongue. Most of the time I salt my drink. I have to salt my drink every day anyway because my blood pressure is so low. I have to keep it salted in order to have enough energy. Let's see.
Mine used to run low.
I used to do intermittent fasting and keto, lost 55 pounds in a year. Wow, Mary, that's a lot. February retreat. Yes, Nix, that was in Texas, like we said, and it's a no frills retreat, which is honestly what I've been wanting to go to. I can't bring anything to sell. I might try to do sales ahead of time and give, those people would get free shipping and bring them their sales. Cow's milk has
So if it's a no frills, what do? Do you just sit and
I get to diamond paint the whole time. There's no classes. I just get to sit and diamond paint. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's just crafting. No classes, no swag,
Right.
no prizes, no giveaways.
There's a t-shirt maybe, and that's it.
Is there t-shirts?
I think so.
Why do I go crazy over those things?
I don't know because I don't
like is food and everything taken care of by your cost?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So the lodging and food is all taken care of. And I thought there was one t-shirt. Cheryl's going too. Cheryl Gerhardt's is going too. And so is Berta. Yes.
It's going to be fun, my whole crew.
Yes. It is an 18-hour drive for Nix. And I think they said 16 hours for us, Nix, to get down there to the second one in September. The Red Boot will be a little closer. I think it'll be 13, maybe. I don't know.
Wow.
I know. I can't wait to see Berta again.
It's Berta.
Yeah.
My little bite size.
I know.
I have the bed all ready for you, Tia. When you coming?
That I was wanting to come in February. I don't have nothing. No.
You're up there in Michigan, though. She gets to see you next June.
I want to go see Jude. I want to see him now. And I don't want to wait till. Yeah.
Well, and Jude may not be coming in June.
I didn't think so. Yeah.
Because in order for me to have some actual fun.
Well, I was going to go see Billy and see what he had done this past year with, upgrades and decorations to the house and stuff. But he's been doing more at his daughter's house than I think he's been doing at his own. And so the house probably looks the same. So I told him a couple weeks ago, I think Jude's going to get your spot. I want to see Jude. I told J-Rob, I'll put a pillow and blankie down on the floor in the nursery. I just want to see him, hang out with him, hug on him, because kids grow up fast, they grow up fast.
They do.
I took my mom out to eat.
I was talking about that today. Yes.
I took my mom out to eat the week before last. And we were coming out and she ran into a lady. She had her little boy on her hip. And she was like cooing and cooing. Oh, you're so cute, you're so cute. Oh, And then the lady was like, do you have any? And I came over and I tried to climb on my mom's hip. And I was like, yeah, but she won't let me get back on her hip. My mom was like, see, they grow up fast. I remember when she was this size. Did you
scare the lady?
I did.
Scare that lady?
I scared the heck out of her. I was like, I kept trying to put my leg up. And she was looking at me. And I was like, I'm her daughter. She won't let me get back on her hip at all. But she had a point, She just was cooing and playing with the little baby. I don't know how we got so far separated, but I scared the heck out of her. I came up. I was like, she won't let me get back on her hip.
Good night, Nick. Thanks for stopping by.
Night. I'm glad you got to stop in. Hey, Tanya's here. Hey, Tanya.
We're still at 9:25. Any new people want to sign up for Tia's Crazy Craft?
Oh, Nix. I think Nix is already a member over there.
Nix
we're trying to we're trying to get Tia. She was at 900 when we started, and I doubt we're going to get to 1,000 tonight, but we did get her up to 925 so far.
You guys did an amazing job. Carissa, HDC, I am not an extrovert, but 1 hour.
Carissa, I think there's a lot of people that actually go in thinking the same thing. There's at least a handful of them. But by the end, I think most everybody opens up. Don't you think so, ladies? Yeah.
I'm not going to mention her name because I don't want her to feel like we're talking about her, but there was somebody who she was so fearful, and she she's just one of us. Like now Tia's always like, I love her smile.
She has the most beautiful smile. So when she first got there, she was very, like you said, very reserved. She looked like she was going to run into a corner and cry. Eventually, as she got to communicating with everyone, hanging out, having a good time, when she walked in a room, she smiles and it just brightens up the whole room. Such a beautiful smile. Just a beautiful smile. And yeah, can't wait to see her.
Well, Cheryl's got a 13-hour drive by herself. Well, Cheryl, again, maybe we can meet up or do something like that.
Is it that far?
Lisa, Crashly went to bed. Wow, 70 pounds in 9 months on keto. I haven't lost that much. And Susan, okay, I got two things. Susan says she lost being depressed and sick. She probably weighs about 102 now. She had COVID last month, and depression is taking a hold and usually can shake it, but it's having a rough time this time. She's lost her DP mojo. Susan, I am sorry to hear that. And we're here to listen to if you want to. You're welcome to reach out as well. And you're not alone. There's a lot of people like that. I had a friend for at least 9 months, didn't even paint anymore, went to cross stitch, and now she's back to DPing and stuff. But it's tough. Life gets in the way sometimes. It is tough, but you're not alone. You're not alone. And even though it does feel that way right now, there are people here you can reach out to. So the next question I wanted to ask you, J. Rob, was how far down that wait list have you got yet? It's early. It's way early right now. Does anybody dropped out yet?
We actually had 2 people drop out. So everybody on the wait list got bumped up too.
Okay.
Who was asking?
Different people were asking. Cheryl Gerhards is so far down on the list, she's not sure she'll make it. I know Nix is in there, maybe in the first bunch or something. I'm not sure. Cheryl said Shay's going to the February retreat. The principal painter, Cheryl, she goes to the Ohio one. Kara's part of that one, coordinating that one.
She's a moderator. I mean, a host.
Okay.
Is she hosting this year? I can't remember.
This year. No,
I was going to say, wait, I thought about that. Yeah.
We brought on Angie.
Okay.
Angie, yes. How's she
won't
doing? Have you heard from her?
We love Kara. We just needed somebody in the region because we were having so much difficulty fitting everything into Mindy and my car. We needed somebody else.
I remember that now. I remember saying that.
They do sense.
Do you have a guesstimate about how far down a wait list you have gone in the past?
Well, we went through 20 people last year.
Okay. All right. So Cheryl's pretty far down there. She's going to be at Red Boot and the Lone Star, but she's pretty far down on the list, she says, for the other.
Yeah. So I mean, a lot of people signed up. It was just a lot of people.
Yeah. So we'll see. And sometimes those people on the wait list can't even make it. Like my daughter had to drop out for the last one because of the schooling.
Well, so and that's where the wait list worked, is like one person would say she couldn't go, and then I would have to go 5 deep because the 4 people were like, oh, well, I can't get off work, or, oh, I went ahead and did something, or, oh, I don't have the money anymore. And so even though it's one spot, we go through 5 people.
Gotcha.
But I also don't want to give false hope either.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You never know. Let's see. Yeah, winter is harder too, Susan. It is harder in the winter. Hey guys, what and Heather was saying, how do you find out about the treats? This is one way, word of mouth. I've posted in my group when there was extra spaces at uh the Great Lakes Retreat. So that's what it's really called. They're calling it Ohio, but it's really called the Great Lakes Retreat. Let's see. I have a question too, y'all. Let me see if I missed anything first. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, Susan. She said she buried her eldest son 21 years ago on 12/7. So that is a hard week for her. That's hard. I am sorry, Susan. That is not easy to do. You're a mother's caregiver, Anita. Yep. That sometimes life gets in the way. When I could have never done this having a lot of babies. I wouldn't have been. It's just, this is my time of life where I'm able to do a little bit. Everybody's just got different times of life and they get to do things. As a matter of fact, Jennifer lives so close. She's the coordinator. So she's got a baby. She's working it out this time, but not everybody gets to do that. It might be booked this time, Heather, but keep your ears open for next year. So, well, you do that. Use that gift card, Susan. And remember to use the Mary 10 if you're going to use it in the next 24 hours, MERRY 10, and ask in the comments to get that sample. I got to remember to tell Serenity that because she just came home from dancing and I got to remember I'm going to put this back up here again. I put it back.
What was that? Oh, the paper.
I
thought it was more snacking.
No, I'm through. I'm pretty snacked out right now. So I'm getting pretty tired of the sweets. It was so hard to get out of the car and walk in the door. That's good that I can smell it. Cheryl said she is an introvert as well, and it was really hard for her to get out of the car and walk in the door. Now, she knew I was going to be there, and did you know anybody else, Cheryl? I don't remember. And then to walk over and introduce myself to others, afraid I'd be rejected or ignored, but that did not happen, and she will treasure the retreat. I remember her texting her husband and telling him, I am so glad I am here. So
good job, Cheryl. I'm so
she
proud.
got out of her comfort
She
zone,
was
and now
such
she's
a pleasure. You know who she reminds me of?
No.
Honey Bunny, which is why you would love her. She acts like your best friend. Her and Crashly are like two sides of the same coin. They was finishing each other's sentences. I was laughing so hard, my stomach was hurting. And I was like, oh my God, I think she's one of the sisters. She's definitely a new bestie. She fit in. She was so much fun. So much fun. We had a
And
ball.
she sat by Rochelle. Rochelle says she wants to sit by her next time because she helped her with blinging out
She
her
sat by
painting.
Rochelle. Oh my goodness. So much fun. So but obviously you don't get to know or get to hang out, get to see somebody until you get to meet up. And the retreats are ideal time to be able to do that, to meet people, to make connections, to flourish, because we're all like-minded. We all enjoy crafting, whichever craft, we enjoy the most.
Yeah. So. And it doesn't have to be just diamond painting, although that obviously is the focus of this. Well, the Great Lakes, I guess the Lone Star has a little bit more in general. I think there's some quilters in there, stitchers in there, crocheters. So even though there's some of that at Great Lakes, I think diamond painting was the main focus in the beginning for that one. And the other one is a little bit more craft oriented in general. But I think the majority is still diamond paint. Okay. Question. Okay. You're talking about your dieting, keto, whatever. Mary's saying she lost some weight. Somebody else was asking about different things. Would anybody be interested in trying to encourage each other? Maybe we should do it after the holidays. That might be the best thing to do. Maybe with blinging in the new year, bringing in the new
I wouldn't be able to do it till, after Christmas.
That's what I'm saying. After Christmas, after New Year's or something. And maybe, I don't know. It's just an idea. You know how there was a chat going for the gnome homes? Maybe they could be a chat for something like that. If somebody, because
our biggest cheerleader.
I am, to me, I am.
Hi, Gerda.
encourage. Gonna lose you soon. About to take off. Oh, bye, sweetie. Bye, hon.
Have a safe flight
You might
in.
be here when you land.
Yeah, I don't know. When we get people on, we just keep talking. It's so hard. It's easy enough when you got one person, that's easy enough to, come up with enough to say, answer questions, but when you have more people, it's like having a late night conversation, like at the retreats. It's really hard sometimes. She's going home. Yay. Do you have to turn around and leave again Sunday, Berta? That's that's what you did last week. But anyway, if anybody likes that idea, I am very encouraged when other people are doing things with me. When there's more accountability, or there's more someone else to lift you up. And see, Heather said she would like to try that out.
I think it's a good idea.
I think we should.
I think it's a good idea.
Blinging in the new year, bringing in the new bot or something like that. I don't know. Oh, help me. I don't know. Shawana saying dance. No,
Shawana
Wednesday.
dancing. You guys were dancing. I'm watching them videos like, whoo, I don't know how I had any energy, but I tried to keep up. Cheryl got out there with me. Shelly Marquez was out there.
You know how many karaoke videos I still have on my phone?
Oh.
Okay, guys, let's write this down. We got people.
Oh, and the soul dance that you and I need you to post a video. I do. I kept playing the song when I got home, and my mom is in love with the song. But I told her I don't know how to do the dance. I looked up the dance, and nobody's doing. They're doing like a different version. I've seen like 2 or 3. But your version, I like your dance the best. So if you can,
that's one of my favorite right now.
I love that song. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Bringing on the new bot or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Tammy Simon says she's interested.
Body blinging. Body blinging. We customizing our bots over here.
Bling it on, baby.
Bling it on. There you go. Body blinging. Bling it on. I like that.
I'll join a support team, not only for dieting, but y'all can help me quit a dirty habit. Jenny Rose. That's what it could be.
Jenny Rose.
Weight loss chat, Mary.
What's the dirty habit, Jenny?
That's fine, Mary. Well, yeah, we'll want the explanation though. Okay, Heather said she may be interested.
Billy says he'll do it too. Billy Anderson. And Jess says that she's reluctantly raising her hand.
That's fine. We're not holding y'all to nothing, but if y'all want some support group, and you know what else though, like Jess Diamond Paints, I'm sorry, I don't know your full name. So maybe you can inbox me, or even do DP, DP with sparklers at gmail.com. What do y'all want to call this thing? Y'all need to come up with a name. The name of the song. What is the name of the song? Soul, SOUL, Soul.
It is Soul.
That's the name of the
song. I like your soul, baby. Oh, it's such a cute song. When Jerry played it for me, he was like, he told me that he thought I would like it. And then he said you guys had to dance to it. I was in love. So I got to get my energy up so I can get through the first verse with you.
I know. I love it though. I love it. Soul. I love it. Is it the fasting? I don't know, Heather. Let's come up with something. Let's decide. Maybe it's going to be, maybe everybody won't be exactly the same. Maybe you just need to follow what you want to follow. If you're there to help kick a habit, or if you're there, I don't think it's like, I mean, if you want to say, I want to lose 10 pounds this month, or whatever it is, I'd make it reasonable. But what I'm saying is, whatever your goal is to be there, I don't know that it should be everybody follows this plan this way, like that. What do y'all think? And what should it be called? So Jessica, so I don't think it should be a diet plan, because some people might not want to do keto. Some people might want to just do low carb. Some people, so I'm not about a type of diet. It's basically a healthier way of eating. And I want to I personally think, here, I'll tell you here's my personal input into that. No matter what you ate, if it was only ice cream, I'm not saying that's healthy. I'm just telling you, no matter what you ate, if we only ate when our stomach growled, when we were truly hungry, and just stopped when we were full, we are going to lose weight no matter what it is. I mean, people have done experiments with candy on the table, and every time someone got hungry, they just ate candy. They're still losing weight. So, but basically we're just overfeeding our bodies, and that's why we hang on to this extra stuff. And fasting, yes, you do fast. I guarantee you fast. Heather, do you sleep at night, and how long do you sleep? So if you're sleeping for 8 hours, you fasted for 8 hours.
Yeah,
so you do fast. You do fast, and all it is making it a little longer. When you get up, just go an extra hour, go an extra 2 hours. You don't have to starve yourself. You just go until you're hungry, and then you eat a little bit, and that's okay. That's okay. Walking, and that's good too. So oh, you are walking. You're responding to Cheryl's answer for you.
I just started a few weeks ago. She knew because we talked, and I had told her that my goal wasn't, I didn't have like a weight amount. I actually had a like an inches, a size that I wanted to get down to. And again, I started when I completely got rid of milk. I don't drink milk at all anymore. And it was hard. It was hard to, not think about it and stuff. I could go a day or two without it, but I never went like weeks and weeks without it. So I noticed right away that I was losing inches just having removed the empty calories and carbs that came from drinking milk. And then I just wanted to add to it. I wanted to do something a little bit more, keep the weight loss going. So I started to be a little more mobile. And that came from, you guys are going to laugh, but this is honestly the truth. I work from home, I'm remote, and I had got to the point where I wasn't putting on pants. I just put on a dress, I get out the shower, I lotion down and stuff. I remember I went to put on pants one that was like so winded. Like, whoo, Lord, goodness gracious. Putting on these pants was a chore, and I couldn't believe it, So that was next, just putting on pants into my routine. It was horrible, to think about. You let yourself get to this point, really? But, it was a necessity, just, making a routine. I could barely lift my leg up. And so that was next. And then, once that became easier and there's no heavy breathing and things, then I needed to do more. So I'm getting out, walking. My mom helps a lot. Unfortunately, my mom's a size 4 and I'm not. And I might be a size 4 if she eats one meal a day, and she does wait until she's hungry to eat. So she might have eaten yesterday at 2. She may not eat again until today, 7 p.m., 8 p.m. And then she walks a lot. She loves walking. She loves being active. I don't love being active, but I'm embracing being more mobile. That's how I describe just being more mobile.
Yeah, that's a good goal.
Mm-hmm.
And Cheryl says, right, is there is no one for all type thing. And by the way, Heather, you sleep 4 hours and you fasted 4 hours. My point is, you do fast. Mm-hmm. And all you got to do is you start with where you're at. That's all you do. This isn't a fasting journey. We don't have to dare each other to who can fast the longest. That's not what we're doing. So let's decide. Let's come up with a name, what we'll call it. Right now, here's who I have. I have Tammy, Jenny Rose, Mary Making Crafts, Heather Walser, and I have Jessica. I don't know your last name, but Sherry's here, Carissa, and Billy Anderson so far is down for it. Did y'all want to or no? Did you say yay, Tia, or no?
Yeah.
J Rob. Okay. J Rob and Tia said yes. So maybe I
gotta get my body back from
well, maybe good. We should have maybe it'd be a little new look. Jenny Rose says new year, new me. Look at that. New
Oh, I
year,
like that.
new me. Isn't that
I'm
nice?
sure I've heard that,
We
but I
should
like
we
that.
should do something with it. What do you think? We should start it in the new year with our blinging, and that's another way on our lives we can just encourage each other that way
Yeah,
too. Let's
that's
do
a
it,
good
new
idea.
year, new me. Let's just do it.
Yep. So
Um,
I obviously I'm already underway. I'm not gonna break it. So
No, no, we're not asking to break it. We're saying,
mm,
hey, we want to join along with you. Where are you going to be in your journey January 1st? You know, how do you do this? How do you do it if I can't do it like Jerry says, take a bite. No, I can't. I can't take a bite. I cannot take a bite of your cake because I know me. I know me. I
I have
can't
to
take
say
a bite of that.
no because I can't do the bite.
I can't. Now, you get me acceptable snacks or whatnot.
yeah,
Now, it would be hard for me to break these right now because this is my new habit. I've broken habits so many times. I've weaned myself off the Zevias. I've weaned myself off all these things. I know I can do it, but it's really hard trying to break any habit you have. It
I
really
don't
is.
wanna I don't wanna restrict myself. If it takes me longer, as long as I'm working towards a goal and I'm noticing small wins, I'm gonna be okay with that because I find I've done that before. I've lost dramatic amounts of weight, and then slowly it comes back because it's hard to maintain. So I feel like if I'm mindful of it on the journey, then there's nothing to break. There's
Right,
nothing to introduce back in and things. So I
right,
haven't really restricted myself. I've reduced. The only thing that I eliminated was milk. So I've definitely, Saturdays, I eat carbs. I told my mom, I got to eat my carbs purposefully. If I wanted cake, I'm going to have it earlier in the day. That's the only carbs I'm going to probably have that day. The rest would probably be something raw. So it would probably be, salad, peppers. I do eat a lot of pepper. I like to cut them up, and I can snack on peppers, orange, red, yellow peppers, spinach. I Years ago I did the HGC diet and I wanted potato chips. That's one of my killer snacks. And someone said that they substituted kale and they did a food dehydrate. It's horrible because it's a bitter aftertaste. But I used baby spinach and I had a winner. So I would dehydrate spinach. I would sprinkle a little lemon juice and add a little sea salt. You can add Mediterranean salt. You can add mesquite seasoning. And what'll happen is mesquite with a little cracked black pepper and a hint of sea salt, and you have almost a barbecue flavored potato chip. And it crisp when you bite into it. So I got the crunch that I was looking
right,
for, and then the various flavors, that I liked as well. Add just a little bit of sea salt, let it crisp up, and that was just a plain chip for me. Add a little bit, of malt vinegar with a hint of lemon, and I felt like I was eating salt and vinegar. Um, different things, but it
right.
definitely worked for me and it was spinach. Spinach is healthy. So it is like you said, if you have, the snacks that you can have, it's doable.
Right.
Um, and then they got every sugar-free, cookie or cake out there
They
that
do.
keto friendly this, keto friendly. So I didn't feel that I was missing out on anything sugar wise. Just when it came to like my crunchy snacks and things like that. And that's
Right. It's
healthy.
hard. Nuts, I love the crunch. I One of my favorite things right now is cottage cheese, a few berries. You just have a frozen mixed berry mix, and I'll microwave that a little bit to get them not as frozen. And I have the cottage cheese with the nuts with that, chopped pecans, chopped walnuts, and I'll put some of my flavored collagen with that. I I love that right now. It's just one of my things right now. And I'm so bad because I'll do something like every day and then something will come up, we'll make a trip and I'll forget about it. It's just crazy. I'll do something forever. But I like what people are saying. Cheryl says getting healthy is preferred term than diet. So yeah, it's not really dieting, it's lifestyle changes. Let's just be, I liked the word you used to Tia, mindful.
Hmm. I gotta just be mindful of it, and just, work around it and things. So I'm seeing small wins, I'm definitely seeing small wins. When it came to like my bra, I'm getting a little extra room in there. Um, when I flew to the retreat, I think you all knew this. I did not have to ask, I almost cried. I did not have to ask for the extension. I put it on. It was all the way over, but it still didn't have to. That can be embarrassing sometimes to say, can you give me an extender, so that you can be normal in the seat. And I didn't have to ask for, I was shocked because
Yeah.
I always try. Always try. And
Yeah.
then I have to say, tap them and say, hey, can I get an extender? And things like that. Um, I've been on a plane before where they brought it to me, here, I didn't want you to be embarrassed. That's embarrassing. You just embarrassed the hell out of me. I didn't ask. Let me ask. Wait till I ask.
Oh,
So I've had to, ask for the extender. I didn't have to. So, but that was all from the milk. And I was like, I got to keep this going. How do I do that? So I've always
it,
had a smaller waist area. So I know I still have some, work to do. I got into a pair of pants that I had bought last year. They were 2X's. I will squeeze up in it if I'm not going anywhere, but I couldn't squeeze in them. I was like, are you serious? Couldn't get them up over my hips. I was like, man, this is crazy. So I did. I tried them on and I was able to pull them up and I couldn't believe it. So it was just
yay.
small wins, very
Small win.
small. hmm
That's
But
right. And personal goals.
yep,
Personal goals.
they were awesome goals for me,
That's right.
but they keep you going also. They give you that
Yeah.
motivation to try, something else. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, yes. So,
I want to feel
obviously,
that again. I want to feel that again.
exactly.
I
So,
do.
it's not like they loose or anything. Ooh, I got them, they loose, but I couldn't pull them up. So now they are up,
There you go.
And
There
so
you go.
that was a good goal.
Jenny Rose says she wants to be able to walk in the sand without getting winded after 10 steps. See, that's a personal goal.
hmm
So so y'all think about this the next few weeks. Think about personal goals. What do you want to achieve for you? You want to walk more, get up off the couch more, take a break when you're diamond painting every hour or so, whatever. Drink more water, you know?
Deborah Kaser does that. She has a timer and
Oh,
she
does she?
is very, very, yes, she will get up, it goes off, and she says, okay, guys, I got to go walk. And she'll get up and
Oh,
she'll go and she'll move and she'll make sure she has that. And she'll come back and she'll sit down. And either
that's
she's
good.
cross stitching or she's diamond painting. But that's,
That's
little small wins right there if you're not doing it, incorporating something like that in. So, yeah.
Mary
Well,
said
guys, it
Mary
is
said she's in.
almost 2:30 in the morning.
Yes,
I'm gonna
I'm
have to
getting
go.
tired. I'm getting tired. I said, think you're melting over there too. My eyes are getting tired. Mary said she'll join us as she's eating an ice cream sandwich.
You know what? The personal goal is not to eat the whole box.
That's
There
right.
you go.
You come
There
with
you
your
go.
one sandwich and we'll applaud you for not eating a second.
Now you
So,
do know that Rebel makes keto friendly ice cream sandwiches. They're little
are you
bitty
serious?
cookie. Yes, I'm telling you, there are things out there that you could. Now, if you stop today and ate one tomorrow, it might not taste good. But you got to
Yeah.
have
But eventually,
there's some
yeah.
taste changes you got to get welcome to. Okay, so we're going to wrap this up here soon. I wanted Helen, Elizabeth, Anita, and Renee. I got you down here too. If anybody else or y'all tell people, let's see. Yvonne was declined for the Facebook Great Lakes retreat. I'm assuming, Yvonne, that it was full, but that you might be on a wait list. I guess. I'm not sure.
Yvonne, I left you a message as to why you were denied. Did you see the
Okay.
message? The Great Lakes retreat is only good for those actually registered. You need to email me and I'll put you on the wait list.
So Gail, again, different goals there would be let's move more, I'm assuming, in your instance for you, like you did. So Okay, so we're gonna let's do this bug. Let's see if we can do a new year, new me. Start at January 1st. We'll see what we going out and how we're doing and go from there. So, and y'all see anything else that needs to be addressed? To lose weight, eating correctly for my medical issues. Colleen, does that mean you want down here? I'll put your name down here. I'm not sure that's what you're telling me or not. An ice cream sandwich number 2 right now.
So
Back
motivational.
away from the box.
Back up.
Ice cream's a huge downfall. Elizabeth, if I feel that way, Rebel also has ice cream in a little bitty, I say it's a little bitty. It's a pint. Is that a pint, guy? Is that a little pint? Anyway, Rebel has a lot of different flavors, and that's my favorite go-to if I really want to. But anyway, yep. So Skinny Cow, Sherry says Skinny Cow. So yeah,
what I missed?
It's not January. I'm living my life.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, that's right.
I miss pizza. I do like pizza, and I just have
now know what I do with pizza? Like we were at Sam's last night, and Jerry bought pizza for everybody. I just scrape the toppings off and eat it, so I get all the flavor of the pizza. So, and I've just discovered they have like egg wraps at Aldi, so it can you still have a bread like thing that you could put the pizza in. So I'll just scrape that pizza off, and it's not quite the same as the bread, but there's my son-in-law made me cheesy bread with almond flour, if you can have that, and coconut flour for Thanksgiving. Again, it was the best meal I've had in a very long time because I'm too busy to make them. Oh, Love and Sparkles says she's down. Okay. Oh. So before we leave, we're going to pull a Jenny Eves trick that she taught me. All workers and lookers who have not been talking, y'all leave me a little emoji before we leave, please. Y'all leave me a little emoji. Yes, Quest Nutrition makes keto pizza. They also have cauliflower crust. They have a lot of good things like that. I got you down. Love and Sparkles. And Colleen got you down. Do pizza bowls.
Pizza bowls.
Tina, that is how I eat my pizza too. Prefer the toppings, not much of the crust. Yay, Berta's home. We can go now. Berta made it home. We had to make sure you made it safe, Berta.
Honey Bunny did tell her that we would still be here.
I don't know. I don't mean like you're here, we can leave. I meant like, okay, we're all got Berta home safely.
That's right.
That's what I mean.
I'm glad you made it home, Berta.
Yes. And Cheryl, you're going to be our medical advisor. Is that what you're saying? Oh, gosh. Anyway, look, you know what I discovered at the last retreat in Ohio? Tiffany was with me, and she showed me the Quest chips, the ranch chips. And that's the first time I ate them, and I haven't stopped. Now, what I mean by that is, boy, I finally felt like I had some chips after 2 years, right? Everybody's eating chips. So I do like having those. I'm not saying those are perfect ingredients. That might be more of what somebody might term like dirty keto with these snacks, but at least I feel like I was having a chip, So Ruffles and ranch dip sounds.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all are funny. It's so good not eating my chocolate bars.
Here, I'll send you some of these. These taste really good. They do.
I don't eat until tomorrow, so
it's technically tomorrow here.
Yeah. My mother did that last
I'll let
week.
you know how Saturday is going. So
that's right. Remember, our goal is January 1st. Y'all enjoy the holidays. No stress. If you want to try to little bitty different choices, that's up to y'all. But we'll make
you got all the snacks. Are there any left in the stores?
I got lots. I have bars too. I tell you, I don't want to be at that. I tell you what I have gotten addicted to when I eat a meal. I want something sweet at the end. So I have that bar or this bag or something, as my dessert. That has been harder for me. I could do it at first without that, but now that's my sweet thing after a meal. But anyway,
that's good. I like that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry to hear that, Gail. Well, maybe we can figure out something. I don't know. Tia, you have half hour to go. What is she talking about?
until
I
you
could
reach
eat
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Oh, you're on the different time
Mhm.
schedule. Okay, that's
I
right.
think me and
Okay,
her, we're on the same time zone.
got you. Okay. So, okay, I don't see very many. I see some. Sherry put up some. Yolanda, how you doing? Renee put up some. Okay, that's right. So we're on your way out. If you haven't already put your thumbs up, please do that. If you have not yet joined Tia's live, and that is why we are here tonight with Tia this long, is we are trying to get Tia up there to 1,000. We're gonna push her over 1,000, hopefully before the end of this year, right, J Rob? We're gonna keep trying that. What are we looking at?
I got some of the house done.
She did.
Oh,
She showed it on
oh
her show tonight. You did that much tonight?
that's a lot. I got a few lines in, a
Oh,
few black
wow.
lines.
Just that strip of pink.
Gotcha.
I can't
like
show
strip
y'all
of
what
pink is what
I
I got
was
done.
working on because I'm using, this is my next introduction and it's exclusive. But
Heather,
it
we
came out
are
nice.
y'all doing are y'all doing any of the premieres? I'm doing a premiere. Mine's gonna be on Christmas Day, I think at 11. No, when is mine? Y'all know? Okay, you're doing it, Tia, or no? Are y'all doing premieres?
Yeah, I'm doing a premiere. It's Christmas Day evening.
I think I have 2 slots.
You're 2?
I think so. I've got to go back and check, but I remember seeing 2 separate slots. I might have just been a placeholder, but I believe I have 2 separate slots.
I'm Christmas Day, which is Sunday, and I am at 10 p.m. Central Time, right after Bella Art Day Nicole. It goes Donnie, Bella Art Day Nicole. Oh, no, it's you first, J Rob. I say first. It's all day. It's all day, guys. Everybody. Tia's at 3 o'clock that day. There's Diamond, Dave, Naomi, Mistria. There's then J Rob at, it says 7.
That's
7 Central.
Okay. 8
Central.
p.m. Eastern.
And then Donnie, and then Bella, Nicole, and then me. Then Jenny Eves. And then there are people going over into Monday, a couple. Jenny Rose is going to be in there Monday, looks like. Monday at 2 a.m. So, yeah. So there's a whole list of them. You'll be seeing more of that coming up. We are going to be doing the premieres, and mine's going to be Design Your Shine. Yes? Design Your Shine.
Design Your Shine.
There you go. And Jenny Rose goes after Katie. Do you have 2, Jenny Rose? You go after Single and Placing on Monday. She must have another one that she does. She must have 2 also, is my guess. Yes, she is. She's on 3 o'clock Saturday, Christmas Eve, after Katie Diamonds and Washi. Yep, she's got 2. Okay, she's got 2. And and Mary's doing one. Mary's doing one at 8 a.m. Christmas Eve. She's doing the morning. So, yep, there you go. Looking forward to everyone's premieres. I think they're all going to be different. Some's going to be real funny. So I'm just going to be.
We had a ball last year. Yeah. Didn't we, Honey Bunny?
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I got to go.
Then. And we love you. Thank you, J Rob, for having you. You have a great evening. I appreciate you hanging with us.
Yeah. Night.
Thank you guys so much for this. I really appreciate everybody hanging out with me and helping me build.
How much did you get to? Do you know? Is it still the 925?
One moment. Let me see. I forget to go and check. But again, when we started, hold on one second. I'm getting back.
Bye, Colleen. Good to have y'all all. Bye, Shawana. Night, Elizabeth and Renee.
926. Wow. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. You guys all have a good evening. Get some sleep. I know it's the middle of the night on the East Coast.
That's right. There we go. And hopefully if you see the replay, going over to Tia's channel and join over there, sub over there. And thank you, Susan. I appreciate you and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. What do you got to remember to do? Shine bright.
Subscribe. Oh, yeah.
Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. And subscribe and hit the thumbs up button.
Subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Bye, guys.
I love y'all.
Bye.
Bye now.